Yo, what's going on, everyone? We are back after a break. Yeah, let's get to it. I'm just waiting for the last person to jump in.
Concept or whatever. I don't know.
Huh, these things happen. Alright, I suppose we shall get started. Okay, so in our last session, you all, having just finished up your attack on one of the smaller slave markets belonging to the Mardoon family, uh, made a brief rest in some kind of secluded inn just nearby. However, you came to the conclusion that you could not stay there for long, as the alarm had been raised, and there were several guards out for blood, mostly enforcers of the Mardoon family. So, evading their eyes, you made your way out of the city, returning to the Turbane Manor, where you picked up Ish Yours, who had been recuperating after the last excursion. And after a brief rest, and after the mage attendant who had been working with you all for some time showed you one of the Turbane family's darker secrets, a chamber filled with unconscious individuals suspended in pods of liquid, whose life force was drained to heal members of the family. You decided not to engage in any of that dark magic fuckery, and did not receive that benefit. Instead, you made your way back to the city in preparation to assault the Golden Brand, the flagship slave market belonging to the Mardoon family. Your goal in this being to attract the attention of their rival family in the hopes of gaining their aid. So you launched your attack, not directly, after some skullduggery, shall we say, to draw some guards away and to make some distractions. Um, some religious proselytizing did happen, and you very nearly converted this young teenage boy to the light of Lathander before he unfortunately fell back into his heathen ways, and you were forced to set the building on fire and use the chaos to make your entrance. You did battle with many of the guards of the brothel, and have just managed to cut your way through the back rooms, rescuing a few slaves in the process, one of which Sale knows, a human female with long red hair tied in a rough ponytail, sort of hardened eyes and scarred features, named Zamara. You have just managed to make your way through into to the edge of a staircase leading down, which you have every reason to believe leads into the bowels of this complex where the main action occurs. You stand here now, the whole group of you, along with a enigmatic fellow in a leather duster named Roland, who you've only just met. And you stand in this hallway. Here, pretty much to the left of you, Zale, is an open doorway that you can see leads out into an alleyway. It seems to be some kind of rear door. If there was a guard here, he's long gone, and several footprints in the mud outside indicate that perhaps some of the patrons who were fleeing the fire you all started have run out and escaped through here. You could do the same, if you wished, but I'll leave that up to you.
Before we decide, how are everyone's hit points? Because Katu is
I'm-
not in great shape.
No,
17.
I'm under half, 21.
I think we're all a bit fucked at the moment.
We are.
Only we had a cleric.
Yeah.
If only.
I would cast.
Have you got anything AoE?
Yes, I'm just checking. I will cast Beacon of Hope.
Ah, okay. Easy enough to do. As you hold your mace aloft and a bright radiant light explodes from it in a, what is it, 30-foot radius?
Something like that, yes.
It's basically a massive radius, and since I assume you're standing with the rest of the group, it catches all of you easily enough.
And then I will cast. Sorry, it wasn't prepared for us.
What does Beacon of Hope do?
Max healing, isn't it?
If you heal at all, you get max healing.
Yep. So instead of rolling, no, yeah.
Trying to find my other spell. I will cast Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing is a 10-minute casting time, I believe. It's kind of an out of
Do we
combat
have
thing.
time to do that? Or no? No?
No,
Not with the
building's
fire, I'd
full.
imagine.
Right, okay, then I won't cast Prayer of Healing.
Do you have other healing options?
I do, I'm just trying to look for the cheapest, because...
Fair enough. But D&D Beyond is still refusing to show me y'all's character sheets, so I'm just gonna be trusting that y'all aren't gonna be bastards and like, fib. Not that I think any of you would do.
I'll take away from it, man.
I have 2 health potions, which I can give to you if you need it, if Ish doesn't have anything
I mean,
that we can do.
if he's got the Beacon of Hope, and I can second wind at least and get
I
11
can-
hit points.
Cast Mass Healing Word, which will give you 8 HP, I think.
What's it, 1d4 plus wisdom?
1d4 plus 4 it says for me.
1d4
So
plus 4, got it.
yeah, it
so
must
that
be
would
plus
be...
wisdom, yeah. So we'll give you 8 to everyone. If that was enough, or how much does people need?
I mean, 8's better than nothing.
65. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say no to anything.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wait, there you
You
all
have
have.
your, you have your Channel Divinity as well, don't you? The one that lets you heal people as you move past them?
Yeah, but that's I suppose I may as well use it. Yeah, okay, I'll use the Channel Divinity as well.
Okay.
Gives you 2d6 plus 4, so
16.
18. No, 16, sorry.
Use it. Okay.
So
These
that's
ones you have to wait till the rest
No.
to use again.
there. Yes.
So I'm at max with all of that.
So I think that's 24 HP total you get.
Yeah. I'm close to. I'm 4 off max now.
41 out of 65, so a lot better than before.
As Ish becomes a glowing beacon of healing light, and all of your wounds that have accrued over the course of this battle begin to close. Not fully, but a good extent at least.
Dave, I'll give you a potion. Just a normal potion of healing, so 2d4 plus 2.
That's 10.
Thank you. Thanks, Kitch.
Oh, no, I didn't want to delete them all. I just don't want to delete one. Ah. Oh, no, I've deleted them both. Good job, Mark.
It happens.
Do you know how to
man.
re-add them?
Yeah, so I just re-add them. I just re-added one. So I've taken one away and given it to Cow. And she's used it.
Got it.
Should we get the fuck out of here?
Alright.
We can take the alleyway or we can go downstairs and finish this.
What do we fancy?
If we're in decent shape, we could go finish it. Seems a bit odd to go away and do all this and come
Yeah.
back.
Okay. I'm happy to go down.
As you all are contemplating going over the going down into the staircase, the gunslinger fellow in leather comes out, towing his prisoner, and he gives you all a glance and says, "Are you all really about to go back in there? You fucking crazy? Exit's right here."
Bastard is on the brink of death. We might as well finish this, or it's going to be a lot worse later for us.
There's a shrug. Your funeral, I guess. He rushes out into the alley, towing his prisoner. Alright.
Who exactly are we after down there? Is it the...
Quintus.
Yeah, Quintus, he escaped with 1 HP.
But did we know that he actually went downstairs, or
Well,
did
he
he go out
trapped
anyway?
that door in the other room. I'm
That could have
assuming
been done
that's
anytime.
him. Yeah. I mean, imagine. Yeah, but you wouldn't have. Why would you trap an office door if you're going to be using it all day?
Yeah. So like, what I assume is he went in the office, got some stuff, trapped it, then went downstairs. But I could be wrong.
We
need to
can
make
stick
a
our head.
decision.
We can stick our head downstairs, and if we don't like what we see, we can just make for the alley.
Okay.
Kieran, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. Alright.
Mhm. Oh,
Pretty
yeah,
nice
easy.
start.
Sort of supporting your theory. You see a blood trail, sort of faint. It looks like he may have tried to heal his wounds. He was pretty grievously injured, but you do see blood spatter leading down the stairway. You think probably belongs to Quintus.
Okay, cool. I'll point out the blood trail leading downstairs and remark how it's most likely the little cunt.
Agreed.
Right.
Should we head down?
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
All right, you make your way through. It's a relatively short staircase, short but steep, long step or very high steps. Kieran, you almost kind of have to hop between each one down, about each step about the length of from going from your foot to your knee. But you make your way down and you hear the sounds of battle right away. Allow me to reveal a certain. Let's move you over, I guess. And it's a black screen right now. I still have to.
Make the map.
Yes.
Isn't
So-
honest at all.
He's like, I didn't think they were actually going to go downstairs.
I thought they were just gonna leave. What the fuck?
Pitch black.
Okay. Marching order. Who's in front? Who's behind? Etc.
I'll be in front.
Okay.
Towards the
Probably
front.
second row, I suppose.
Got it. Okay. And where did I put that lady? There she is. Sort of following behind you, Zale. Silent. You haven't seen her for a while, Zamara. You only remember her from your childhood, and this is the woman with the red hair and the hardened features, following silently behind you like a ghost, is a far cry from the cheerful girl you once remembered. But you are also very different from the child you used to be. As you move through these stone walls, you hear the sounds of battle up ahead, and you see a couple of young-looking guys at the end of the corridor, wielding slings and stones, and just throwing desperately, and you hear the sounds of fighting ahead beyond them. As you recall, the group of mercenaries who, sort of enemy of my enemy style, aided you, at least indirectly, in the battle by fighting off some of these slavers. It seems they've pushed ahead of you in this time, and are engaged with a force up ahead. But you don't see anything beyond what you already... If you can look at the top of the map, that's about all you see, and you have no idea what lies beyond the corner. They haven't seemed to notice you yet.
Well, do these guys look part of the mercenary crew that helped us? Did they look
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were the rookies with the scarred 7.
They were, okay. Alright.
Is that what they were called?
Yeah, but none of us could remember the significance of them, but I remember matey telling us about them,
Yeah.
and I couldn't remember what he said.
What is your reaction as this battle is going on? Do you push forward or wait to let them?
Does someone sneaky?
We'll just go
wanna
out and ask them. Well, if they were friendly to us upstairs, we can kind of assume they'll be alright with us at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll move up.
Got
like,
it.
Hey, you helped us upstairs. What's going on down here? Did Quistis come through here?
As you come through, you, at least indirectly, you don't see it yet, but you get a better sense for the battle ahead, as there is fighting going on with a contingent of guards. You hear what sounds like the sounds of a prison. You hear many bars and cages being rattled upon, shouts and cries from what seems to be the population of slaves down here. One of the rookies turns to you, Zale, as you say this, and he says, "Oh God! Help! There's so many!"
We can't leave the slaves down here. They'll burn to death.
Do I hear what the rookie said there? Do we all hear? Or...
Just about, yeah, unless anyone's purposely hanging back.
No.
Is there a time limit before this place burns down?
Make an intelligence check.
And if it doesn't work, can we leave someone like Zamara to warn us, like at the top of the stairs?
So with 11, well, the main thing you surmise-ish is this lower level is more or less all stone and metal. You're not sure if burning down the entire top half of the building will have ramifications, but probably, but it won't burn down in the sense of what you might be expecting.
We can always go out the bottom way. Excuse me. Jesus.
He's choking death on fire, real life.
Mm.
I'm just getting really into my role play.
Of course.
He's RPing so hard right now.
We can always find the underground exit.
Yeah, I mean,
Verb, I'd like to hide.
Like to hide. Okay,
Stealth.
make a stealth check. 18. Easy enough, as you take some cover and are hidden.
I'm just gonna motion everyone to get in the mixer, and Zale gonna Zale, and I'm gonna wanna push up to the front and get involved.
All right, got it.
How thick are these walls? Or is it all bars?
Kind of hard to tell. Ahead of you, directly above you, I should say, that wall is pure stone, and
What about
well, actually, this whole
this
corridor
wall
is just about
here?
stone. Yep, that would be stone wall as well, but about on this side, closest to the guards, it is caged or barred, I should say.
Okay. Would it be possible to knock this wall through and get the slave out?
I'd say with like a weapon, no, but if you have a spell of stone shape or anything similar. Meanwhile, any of you who is choosing to get engaged in battle, which I think is all of you, I need you to roll initiative.
Kieran finally got a decent initiative.
Yay, I finally got a double-digit initiative. It's a miracle. Now I'm gonna
Nice.
roll natural ones for all my attacks. Fog.
My luck, however, continues.
Alright. Is that everyone?
Ish.
Sikatu, Kieran, Morin. Are you staying out of it, Ish? Oh, and Zamara.
I was checking if I had anything that may help do the hole in the wall thing, but I don't think I do. So I'll get in there as well.
Got it. Sounds gravy. Go ahead and roll your initiative. Okay. Oh, you got it. Perfect. Sending. Let's change up the music just a little bit. What do we got? What do we got? Why not? Play some Journey. Alright. So, first in battle is this rogue highwayman here. A lithe fellow in leathers with 2 daggers at his hips. 2 daggers in his hands, I should say. He's going to move. He'll attack the swordsman. That makes the most sense. The one who's engaged with the hedge knight. That is going to be 1 dagger attack, which hits and does apply a sneak attack. So that guy takes a total of, what is that? 13 damage. Nice. 13 damage as he rushes in and stabs him in the thigh, and then he's going to use action, bonus action to disengage and move 5. Actually, fuck that. No, he's just going to use his bonus action to make another dagger attack. This guy's going for aggression, but it misses. Okay, rookie 2. Sling attack. Let's say a discard here, because why not? That's a miss. Fresh face, this guy. Looking new to battle, very nervous and flighty. Not sure how long he's been with this particular mercenary company. You don't get the sense it's been long. Hedge Knight is going to go ahead and make 2 battle axe attacks. Doing... First one misses with a natural 1, and the second one does hit and deals 12 points of damage. Good hit. Alright.
What? Who's he hitting? Where did he move to? Because he's just kind of stood there.
There's a swordsman right there.
Oh yeah, diagonally. Ah yeah.
Diagonally, yep.
Right,
Smacking
no,
at him.
I had a moment.
Right. And that is his turn. Zale, it is your turn as you stand here and are engaged with a decent number of troops.
I
And let
will
me...
just step right up and swing twice at this guard.
Sure, sounds great. And let me reveal a little more, so you would see some more.
I'll do my -5 + 10 jobby.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Fuck him
that's a
up.
great start.
That's not gonna do it, unfortunately. Would be nice.
Sweet mother
That
of
is-
God, no.
Also not gonna do it. As you swing wildly and recklessly, filled with rage and fury at the sight of all these slaves caged up, held like human cattle. People are not meant to be caged, you think, and your rage, unfortunately, distracts your hand as your aim just smashes stone.
And I will end my incredibly effective return.
All right, Morris, it is your go.
Oh, 60 feet. This guy at the back here,
Yes.
he is a major cons. Okay. I'm gonna mind sliver him.
All right.
Ooh,
Nice.
What the fuck is that?
So
that sounds seductive.
mind
Alright.
sliver. So he needs to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. He is a mage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
son of
15, unfortunately.
bitch. Okay.
Just succeeds as you a blast of psychic energy shoots from your mind directly into his, and you look into his eyes, and he flinches for a moment and shakes his head. It's no effect.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Am I able to? No, don't worry. I'm gonna end my turn.
Got it. All right, no worries. Kieran, it's your go. You are
Yeah.
still hidden, directly out of the corner and out of sight of the main battle.
No, that's at 50, but that's 25. Trust me.
No, I see that. I see it's adding way more. I don't know. But
Yeah.
that is 25.
So he's just gonna kind of slink in behind these people. He's
Got
gonna the first shot is gonna be at Mage Arcanist, and it's gonna be
Alright.
that -5 +10 sharpshooter thing.
All right, add advantage because attacking from stealth.
Hell yeah.
16. 28. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Okay, good shit.
Yeah.
Even if he could cast shield, he can't because he's even if he could cast or even shield would work, he's unaware of the attack. So it just takes him. Go and roll your damage.
So that plus 10, so
15.
19 plus 6. It's like what, 25?
What? That's yeah, that's 25 damage. Wow, very good hit. As
Cool.
the arrow just
Second
tears
second
into his
attack.
chest. Yep. He is aware of your presence now, so roll regular attack on this one.
Go.
15. Are you using
That's
your
a normal. That's
normal.
normal.
This time he does cast shield as the second arrow comes up, and just as it seems he's about to be killed and slayed, he brings up his hand and an arcane barrier deflects your arrow to the stone to the right of him.
Yeah, I saw that, Kevin. Alright, Horde Breaker ability. Because I hit
Oh.
him once, I get to shoot Brute. Number
Nice. All right.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, fucking sexy. All right, we do brutal critical on this, so roll your damage and then just well, basically we're gonna add the max value of the die right after that. So
Okay.
I'll tell
How
you.
do you do your crits again? Is it just double the dice, or you?
so
adding
we changed that one over. So a critical hit is basically it's max out damage. So whatever your regular damage is, I think it's what 1d6
So
plus
1,
4.
1d6
It
plus
would-
4, yes.
So it would be
So
10
10?
as a base, and then another d6 on top of that.
Okay. Let me.
So just
15.
yep, that's
I
yep.
don't think sneak attack applies to this because he's
15.
not.
And you already
Yeah.
used your sneak attack for the round anyway.
Yeah,
But 15
yeah,
points of
that's true.
damage as the arrow goes and takes him and slashes out the side, slashes the side of his neck, and blood begins to spill. He doesn't seem to care.
Lovely.
A very solid triple volley. Let's say you take 3 arrows in the same hand, knock them all to the string, and fire them in one quick burst.
I like that. Cool.
Alright,
That's me.
Perfect. It's yours. It is your go. As you stand here in this crowded hallway.
I would like to offer my blessings on Zeal, Moorish, and I don't know whether I should be hedging it or Katu next for my third.
Are you casting the bless spell?
Yes.
Got it. Perfect. Well, let me know who you choose. Zale and Moorish. So,
Yeah, I
whenever you
suppose
guys make an attack roll or saving throw, for as long as the spell is maintained, you can add a d4.
Excellente.
Rock and roll.
Alright. And is your third target, is that Katsu or the Hedge Knight?
Yeah, I'll go with the cat.
Katsu, got it.
And
All right.
attacks.
As you all feel a burst of reassuring energy wash over you, steadying your hands and easing your pain. All right. Anything else for your turn, Ish?
I will move up here as well.
Got it. Works for me. Swordsman here is going to make attacks against the rogue, who just fucked him up a little bit. Alright. 8 misses, 22 hits. The rogue takes 11 points of damage, slashed across the chest. As he is, the guard. He is, well, you're the one who attacked him, Zale, so he's going to swing at you. He just gets 1 cudgel attack. 8 misses. Nice. Alright. And now we come to the Mage Arcanist, who has quite a juicy shot lined up if he's willing to be a bastard, which he is.
No AoE spells whatsoever.
He's gonna cast Lightning Bolt and spear all of you. So Zale, Ish, Morish, and Kieran, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna add my D4 to this, regardless.
Or we could talk about this like adults.
Oh, that is 26. Not DC 13, it is DC 14. I don't know why it says 13 there. So Kieran fails, Zale fails, Morris succeeds, Ish does not. But he also catches his own guard in this.
Hold on, I've got an aura that will give bonuses, and I can't remember what it is. 2 seconds.
Alright.
I got it up when I leveled up. Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
If you go to features and traits, class features.
Oops. Not mean to.
Everyone gets a +2 to saving throws within 10 feet of me, so that'd be Ish.
Ish. So Ish succeeds then. Alright. Alright, so that's 13 points of damage to Ish yours, and Morish, it's 13 points of damage. 26 points of damage to Zale and Kieran. This rookie fails, so he's dead. As the lightning bolt just blasts through him and explodes his heart inside his chest. And this guard failed his save, so he is also dead. And the rest of you all, the lightning washes over you and blasts and shocks you to hell and back. Kieran, you are hurting badly, and unfortunately, that's a constant. What were you concentrating on?
That was a level 1 Hunter's Mark, I believe.
Ah, and it is now gone as the lightning blasts through you. Ish, go ahead and apply that damage so you can make your concentration check. It was 13 points to you. Nice. Alright. Excellent. And let's see. He can overchannel, and that's not going to kill him. So he's going to use a bonus action to sacrifice his life energy as he takes... Well, it would be enough to kill him as it is, but it just drops him to 1 hit point. As he carves open his left arm and blood begins to well from him, and the blood reaches out and soaks into his hand, and his left arm begins to glow a bright, vital red as he prepares to basically overcharge his arcane energy next turn. But now he's going to hide behind his big brute buddy and end his turn. Guard, just generic guard here. He is up. He's going to come up and make an attack against the highwayman, which hits, wow, surprisingly, and he takes 5 points of damage.
I'm gonna swing at him as part of my sentinel.
Oh yeah, fuck, you can do that, I forgot. Yep, go ahead.
I'll add my D4.
Fuck yeah.
Hey.
Which,
So 16.
Yep, that hits.
12 damage.
12 damage. Good solid hit there. Not quite killing him, but carving solidly through his chest and his thin leathers. Blood spills out. Alright. Brute 1. He was going to charge forward, but the fragile mage behind him tugs on his shoulder, and he huffs a grunt, and he has to stand there and provide some cover. He is going to... You know what? Actually, he's not going to do that, because he doesn't give a fuck what this puny mage thinks. He has 7 intelligence. He does what he pleases. He is going to use Mighty Leap and jump 20 feet laterally and 10 feet vertically. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Jumping on top of the corpse of this guard that just got vaporized by lightning. And I will just shove him off to the side. And as he
Incredible.
lands, he comes down and he makes a smashing attack with his great club at you, Zale. 18.
Oh, that hits.
Which hits. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's going to pulverize you. I need you to make a
I'll just
strength saving
Spirit
throw.
Shield. That.
Spirit shield. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, so you only take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, not 13. If you already reduced the damage, go ahead and add 8 back.
Yep.
And then it's another 3, and it's another, so subtract 3 more as he does his pulverize action. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Actually, sorry, I can't do that. I'm not raging.
Oh, got it.
8 more damage, sorry.
Yep, so take 8 more damage off Zale. As Katsu, you attempt to will your shield of the ancestors, the spirits that flit around you and protect you, as they always have, but you currently lack the necessary power.
Can I have my D4 to that save?
Yes, every saving throw you make, as long as Bless is still on you, you add a D4.
So 16.
The blow is powerful, Zale, and it comes down and cracks you solidly on the chest, and it drives you to your knees, nearly dropping you to the ground. But you grit your teeth, and with the blessing energy of Ish bolstering your muscles, you manage to hold yourself upright. So you are badly injured. And that is it with for this guy. Let's see, Brute 2 is going to take his turn now. This big fellow here. He is... Alright, tell you what he's gonna do. 5, 10, 20 feet. He's going to take another mighty leap, jumping over the group. To land right here next to you, Ish, and he is also gonna make a great club attack at you as he lands. So he comes down. 20. Okay, I believe that hits you?
A 20 would hit.
Got it. Yeah, he's also going to do his pulverize. He takes both hands on the club and just leaps down and smashes you upside the chest, your little gnomish chest. You take 20 points of damage total, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
When that's done, I'm gonna sentinel attack him.
Got it. 21. Also managed to hold yourself upright, though I do need you to... once you apply that damage, let's see how your concentration checks. And Katsu, go ahead and make your attack. Oh, nice! Are you attacking with your fancy new battle axe?
I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know that is a flaming battle axe. It does an additional 2d6 fire damage on every hit. So your total damage would be... It's a regular battle axe, so that's 1d10 if wielded in both hands. So, alright, go ahead and roll. Yep, there you go. And then roll another 2d6. Okay, and that's alright. So 13,
25 plus
23. Okay, let's see, 23. I'm doing the math in my head, so you don't have to. So that's 13 damage from your bonus, 13 damage from the extra dice rolls, and then it's maxed out on the rest of your dice, so that would be 12, 22, 35 points of damage. As you take your battle axe, this new battle axe that you found in the chest of Quintus Mardoon, this long, heavy, bearded, like Danish great axe style weapon with the steel has a reddish tinge over the front, and as you swing into the massive body of this brute, that steel flashes bright red and flames burst out across the weapon and scar the front half of this creature, of this massive man. And he cries back, this giant of a man, making out a roar of pain as the blow connects. And that is it for his turn. Katu, we come to you immediately as you finish making your attack.
Okay, look. So I'm blessed, am I?
You Ish failed his concentration save. That spell is gone now, unfortunately.
It's a shame. Well, I suppose 2 attacks, or at least 1 attack to start on this guy.
Got it. 13 hits. 9 plus another 2d6. Well, I'll tell you after your turn is over. So that's a total of 15 points of damage. Go ahead and make your second attack.
How much fucking health does this guy have?
He's a big motherfucker. He's tanky. All right.
Too much.
Wow.
He's like you,
16.
but ugly.
As that second blow, you are carving this man apart, hacking and slashing, and it seems that as much flesh as you cut, there's always more. You struck bone in several places with this man, the meat just falling off of him, but he doesn't seem to, he's still hanging on there, despite his grievous injuries. And Katsu, on your character sheet, you can go to your inventory, and I think you can just look it up, Flaming Great Axe. I have it as a entry, as a like an inventory entry, so you should be able to add it from there and do all the attacks automatically.
I'll find it for the next round.
Got it. Yep.
Since I crit, does that bonus attack thing kick in?
Not on your
raging?
turn. It would have to be on your turn.
Gotcha.
The reaction happens off of your turn.
And I can't rage since I used the reaction of.
Oh no, you can rage.
No,
Raging is just a bonus action.
Okay, doke. Well, I'm raging now then.
All right, perfect. Perfect. So you make these two attacks and fly into a fury. Okay, rookie 1. He's not the bravest fellow, and he did just see like several of you get zapped by lightning and his buddy get fried to a fucking crisp. He is going to... Well, I guess I'll make him roll a wisdom saving throw. Let's see if he's brave. Nope, he is running. He is going to flee. And as he goes to run, Zamara is going to make a staff attack against him as a... Well, she doesn't have a staff. She's just going to punch him. So straight strength. Oh wow, that's a crit. Okay. So she does 2 points of damage as she clocks this rookie upside the head as he runs, and he says, "Where the fuck are you going? You are not going to leave these people here. Do you understand me?" And the rookie, who gets a good length down the corridor, freezes up, looks back at her, and says, fucking fine! He's going to use his 5 feet movement left to turn back toward the battle, and that is his turn. Zamara is going to step up. She does not have her staff with her, so her spellcasting is not as good as it could be. But she will go ahead and cast... yeah, you're all kind of pretty badly hurt. Mass Healing Word. So that's, 5 points of healing to... How many people can she pick? 6 creatures, so... Kieran, Morish, Katu, Ish, Zale, all 5 of you, and I'll say the Highwayman get back 5 hit points. She raises her hands in the air and conjures up a greenish energy in her palm, and she speaks one word to it, and the energy disperses and restores all of you slightly. And that is her turn. Swordsman down here is going to make... Yeah, this one here. Okay, he's going to step up. He's going to join the fight and make 2 attacks at Zale.
Wonderful.
Oh.
That one's a crit. 21. 6 points of damage. And then a crit.
I am fucked.
Yep. Yep. As the swordsman, this healing energy washes over and you just have enough time to look back at your long-lost friend. And then the second one comes up and slashes you. The first blow finding a chink in your armor and cutting into flesh. The second one reaching up and taking you across the face. And you are unconscious.
This one I could spirit shield on.
Oh wait, you can! Shit, go ahead and roll your 2d6. Okay, so, subtract that 7. Okay, so, you were at...
15.
You were at 15 from a max, so minus 6 from the first hit would be to 9.
Yeah.
12 on the crit, minus 7 is 5.
I have 4 HP.
You have 4 hit points. Okay! Alright, as that second blow is coming, aiming straight toward your face, Zale, about to cut out your eyes, smash them into jelly. This shimmering blue shield appears in front of you and absorbs the attack, and you manage to just have enough time to duck your head away. The blade only slices a cut off your cheek, as you are barely standing, and you see Katu raising her hand up in your direction, the shield fading into particles. Alright.
Miss Captain America is awesome.
Alright. Cool. We come to the top of the round. You hear the sounds of commotion from behind, as it seems more people are mobilizing in your direction. but they don't quite have enough time to get to you just yet. You just hear the sounds of a door slamming open and footfalls coming your way. Yeah, you're too
which
far to
direction,
make
sorry?
perception. From
Oh.
down here, from below where the mage
Okay.
is. All right. I would say, no, you guys are locked in battle. You wouldn't have the. Actually, go ahead. All of you can make perception checks if you like. It's gonna be a really high roll. All right. I would say, Kieran, you just about able to focus enough to pick out. It sounds like you've got 2 more people heading your way.
Okay.
From your own rough estimation. The highwayman here, surrounded, is going to... Yeah, he doesn't really want to be there right now. He is going to disengage as his bonus action, get behind this swordsman, and make a dagger attack at him. 20, that hits, so he gets a sneak attack off. Because the hedge knight is engaged with him, for a total of 16 points of damage, which is enough to do it, as he slips out of the reach of these two, of the brute and the guard with the cudgel, and gets behind the swordsman and drives his dagger in his back, right between his ribs, and pierces his heart. And he gives a laugh and says, "Hey, don't mess with the scarred 7, friends. We're your worst nightmares. And you have our boss. We'll see him back." Alright, and that is the end of his turn. Rookie 2 is dead. He's removed from the initiative. The Hedge Knight is going to step forward, putting a hand on your shoulder, Zale, and says, "Thanks for standing with us, friend. We'll fight with you till the end."
I'm just dribbling.
He's gonna make a battle axe attack against this guard down here. And not a crit. 12, in fact, misses, just barely. He's gonna make another one. 22, 12 points of damage. Not quite enough to kill him, unfortunately, as the axe just takes him and plants in his shoulder through the leathers, and he has to kick off of his chest to rip it out again. That's the end of his turn. Zale, on 4 hit points, badly injured. It is your turn.
And that mage just charged up a fucking massive spell. I'm gonna disengage.
Don't worry about
Okay.
the mage. Don't worry
I'll-
about the mage.
Yeah.
I'll be healing you very soon as well. There's no more enemies until...
Alright, fine. 2 Great Weapon Master attacks against the brute. Alright.
Alright, cool.
So 11 and
11. Well, I'll tell
11.
I'll tell you, the brute has a feature called reckless attacks, where he makes all of his attacks at advantage, but all attacks against them have advantage. So
Oh,
11 would miss. We'll call those 2 first rolls your advantage roll, and 11 still misses. But go ahead and make another attack. 17.
so
that'll
12
be-
and
That'll be a 12.
that one.
12 also misses, unfortunately.
God damn it!
AC of 13, this big man. As you take your blade in your hands, but your wounds, your hands are shaking too much. The pain is mounting. You're unfortunately just unable to mount an effective attack. Unfortunately.
We're having one of those weeks.
I guess so. Sometimes your dice just hate you, man. I'm sorry. Anything else for your turn?
Cry.
Gotcha.
that's it.
Morris.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward to behind the hedge knight 10 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and then as my bonus action, I'm going to use Misty Step,
Okay.
and I'm gonna teleport right next to this mage here.
Holy shit. All right. Cool, man.
And as I pop out in front of him, I'm gonna go boo and hit him twice with my greatsword.
The mage is terrified as you appear in front of him. This fucking demon and this demon of a man wielding a greatsword in his hands. Make your attacks, my friend. 17. He's gonna cast shield and deflect the first one. He's AC 19 until that'll hit. That will hit. Okay. And he has 1 hit point, so the red glow charging up along his arms as he's raising it forward to strike. You appear in front of him, and in a panic, he deflects your first blow, a shield appearing in his hands, a shimmering blue, like curved plane of force. But as he's bringing it up to parry the second one, you just thrust to and take him to the chest, and you feel his heart pop through the length of your blade as he dies on your, impaled on your steel. Oh, 15. Massive.
Yeah.
And I would say now that you're a little closer up there and free of the main battle, you can see a little further down. So let me reveal more of the map for you. As you see 2 more people coming through an open doorway at the end of the hallway, or at the hallway.
Leg breaker, John. No,
Stop breaking those legs, John. It's very
John,
rude.
come on. They need to walk, John.
We talked about this.
I'm gonna back up
Okay.
to.
You use
I used 10
forget how much.
before, so
10 feet. So
yeah,
okay.
I've got 20 left, so I've got 5 left now. But yeah, here, back up behind.
Got it. All right. That it for your turn?
Yeah.
Perfect. Kieran, it is your go.
Okay. I still have spell slots, surprisingly. So I'm gonna cast a Hunter's Mark on brute number 2.
Brute number 2. This guy. You got it.
Yes. Then I'm gonna first attack. I'm gonna shoot him with a -5 + 10.
All right. Got it. 22, 17. Yep, 17 hits. Definitely. He has 13
Okay.
AC. So.
So
well,
20.
17 points of damage. No, 22. 22. Which
And
kills
then
him.
let me Hunter's Mark damage as well. The +5.
Oh, yep. Yep. So would that be 27 to? Holy shit, man. Yeah, the arrow
Ooh.
takes him just cleanly through the eyes and pierces out the back of his head, and he stands on his feet but for a second before sagging over. A mountain of flesh.
Oh wow, lovely. Horde Breaker. Get a free shot off with the swordsman.
Fuck yeah.
It's actually really coming in clutch now. I like it.
It is, yeah.
It's just a normal shot. This one.
Got it.
So 5 piercing.
5 points, 5 piercing damage. Good, good.
Second attack is just gonna be on that same swordsman.
Got it.
Normal shot again. Fuck, I really keep jinxing
Wow.
this. Then
Yeah,
8.
you really like the number 27. Nice,
Very
good.
apparently.
8 points of piercing damages. Once again, 3 arrows on the same string fire out. The first one pierces through the brute's eye. The second 2 curve around his massive body. If you've ever seen those videos of Lars Anderson performing like curved archery shots, it's fucking badass. The arrows curve around this massive form and impale the swordsman at 2 points. He staggers from the hits.
Then I'm gonna
Not
quickly
it.
go 5, 10. That's my
Got
turn.
it. Ish, yours. It is your go.
Okay, I will use my walk around healing everybody spell thing.
Fucking yeah, bomb and peace. Hang on. How many of those do you get per rest?
2, I think.
2. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yes. So I get to that's the wrong one. I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks,
Okay.
and anyone I restore will get 2d6 + 4.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk from here to here, and down to here, and then back up to here, going, hold on, time out, need to talk to Morse a second. Time out.
Okay. I'll let you know if you plan to do that. You'll get provoked 1 opportunity attack from this guard here with the basic.
But it says.
Oh, without.
Oh,
You're
no.
right. That movement. You don't provoke opportunity attacks for that
Yeah.
movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
They're just
never
really
mind.
confused by this little gnome walking through.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, yeah. As for the second time today. Oh, fucking nice roll,
Yes.
man.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. As this little gnome moves in, aglow with divine healing energy. Does that also heal yourself, ish?
That's what I'm really hoping, actually.
What's the exact wording on it?
As an action, you can move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks, and when you move within 5 feet of any other creature during this action, you can restore 2d6 + 4 hit points to that creature.
Okay. It doesn't mention you, but what the
No.
hell? Why not? Go ahead and give it to yourself.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
It's fine. All right. So Zale, I think did you get those? Is
I got-
14 what you're at after you add the 10?
Yeah, I added the 10. I'm at 14.
Got it. Got it. All right. So Ish, you can add that to yourself as well. And I believe that is your turn, unless there's something else you want to do.
No, I have nothing else.
Perfect. Alright, that is the end of your go. We come to... That guard is dead, so no need to worry, as is that swordsman. Nice. This guard with his 1 hit point, very badly injured, kind of surrounded on all sides. He could run, but he's more afraid of what lies behind him than he is what lies ahead of him.
On the
So he-
leg breaker.
Not,
no.
not my legs.
Not my legs!
I
Not
don't
my
mind getting,
legs!
I don't mind getting stabbed, but not my legs.
Can't you just like
Alright.
take a pinky or something, please?
Actually, no, he'll just make a cudgel attack at you, Zale.
Oh, because he
So-
knows. Oh, of course. Mm.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mhm. I'm calling shenanigans to not trigger my sentinel.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, he was just going for the weakest target, the guy most easiest to kill.
Yo.
But, okay, that's his turn. Let's say, wait, where were we? Brute 1 guard. Yep, we come to the brutes now. Brute 1, well, at least Brute 2 is dead, but Brute 1. Well, he just saw you kill his mage buddy, Morris, so he's gonna turn on you, and he's going to smack you down into the fucking ground, making 2 great club attacks against you recklessly, so it's advantage on both hits.
Indeed.
So it's a 17
Ooh.
and a 16.
First hit, second misses.
Second misses. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. He is going to use Stunning Blow, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
DC 10.
Oh, 21.
21! Fuck yeah, man! Alright. As he takes his great club and winds it up with 1 heavy slam and gets you in the chest for this first one. You feel your ribs pulsing in your chest, perhaps cracked or broken, you can't tell yet. And for a moment you're locked up, but just grit your teeth and you're fine. Regaining your senses just in time to duck under the second swing of that heavy fucking wooden club.
Sentinel attack.
Sentinel! Yeah, that's right, fuck him up!
Do I get advantage on this because he used a reckless swing?
Yes! Yep, exactly. So
Good
go
lord, I
and roll
need
again.
it. There we go.
13 hits, there you go. Fuck, man, your dice really do hate you. 16! Heavy blow, man, good shit. Alright, as he turns around and whacks into Morris twice, and you see your opportunity, you just swing behind him and carve him across the back. Alright, and that's the end of his turn. Katu, it is your go.
Two is gonna push up into Swordsman's face.
Got it. Pushing aside the body of the brute.
Just stand on it.
Yeah. Did you manage to add that axe in your inventory by chance?
Oh, sorry, yeah, that reminds me. Take a look in the chat.
Discord.
Let's go check.
Discord. Okay.
Just make
let
sure
me
that's
check.
what you mean.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Jesus, that's a nice axe, man.
It is pretty fucking brutal.
Dude, 1d12 plus 4.
Yeah, well, the +4 is from strength.
Ah.
Okay, same roll anyway.
Yep, nice. Okay, go ahead and make your damage, or do your damage.
The boss is like,
17.
let's give the very smart character the weapon.
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's +2 from rage. So that's 19 total on the first hit. As this flaming axe comes down and ignites across the swordsman's leathers and catches him on fire, and he starts to scream. All right, and let's do. Did you make 2 attacks? Oh, there's your second.
Nope.
Nice. Fuck him up.
Mm.
Yeah, nice, even better. Yep, easy enough. The first hit catches him on fire and he starts to scream, and the second hit takes his head and splits it open from cranium to jaw, and the flames roast his brain with a hiss of boiling fat as his body slumps to the ground.
Alright,
Yeah, you do get your bonus attack. That's right.
Can I push up? But you can move after you've moved.
Yeah, absolutely. As you also step aside the. Oops, sorry, removed the wrong thing. Let me. That swordsman out of your way. Alright. Nice! Okay. So just roll the damage normally, and then whatever that is, we'll add 12. We'll add 24 to that.
Oh my god!
So, 45 points of damage. As you go, and I assume you're swinging at the brute. As you take the axe in both hands, just after finishing carving that guard's skull open, you step forward, the blade in both hands like a fucking reaper out of hell, and you swing the blade down, and the flames burst out in a line all across this man's chest, carving through his ribs, breaking bone, You pull the blade away, and you smell the high, sweet smell of seared organ flesh. As this man is brought almost to his knees, he has 9 hit points left after that swing.
These guys are tanky.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, just I'm gonna go feed the cats. But if
Got it.
if anyone
Alright, cool,
needs
cool,
a
cool.
spirit shield or whatever, you can roll it yourselves. You know what it is.
Got it. All right. End of your turn. Zamara is gonna move up. Come on. Whispering to herself, she says, "Come on, Zale, hang in there." And she's going to reach out her hand. And a green light blazes to life on her fingertips as she uses Balm of Healing. She has a pool of 5d6, and she's going to use 4 of it on you. So, /roll 4d6.
Oh, I see. He's got a healing.
He's got a personal cleric.
You regain 13 hit points as a mass of healing energy rushes over you, and
The
she is
peasantry are
going
jealous.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
All I did was slay an entire goblin camp. I don't have anything cool.
and she is going to cast. Let's say Witch Bolt on the guard. Alright, so that's an attack roll. Oh wow, that's a crit. Okay, so that's... yeah, that's a total of 24 points of lightning damage, which is complete overkill on this lowly goddamn guard, who is zapped to death and drops to the ground fried. Fried and smoking. That is the end of his turn. Rookie 1, who last turn attempted to flee, got punched in the back of the head for it. Also a critical hit, as I recall. The NPC is rolling very well. She's got all your luck, Zale, in exchange for the healing. This rookie is going to go ahead and move back into the fight. 25. He's going to make a sling attack at the brute, which hits and does 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Not very much, but it gets him a little closer to death, I guess. Alright, that's his turn. Swordsman here is dead, so he's removed from the initiative. And as we come to the end of the turn, on top of the round, we see these two down here officially join the initiative, and a few more rush in from behind as well. You're the only one who can see this at the moment, Moorish.
More.
The only one who's just ahead of the battle.
There's
As
more.
you see two figures rushing out of the room, one wielding a longbow, the other a flintlock rifle. I will roll their... well, yeah, I will roll their initiative. Why not? Initiative. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, coming back to the top of the turn here, the highwayman is going to move in. He's pretty badly hurt. He's not really a frontline fighter. The only one he can see within range is this brute, so he's going to make an attack and... 14 hits. And the dagger... oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to roll a sneak attack. So 5 plus 7 is 12. Yeah, that's plenty. That's just enough to do it. As he goes in and he stabs the brute in the back of the neck, wrenching the blade out, and his body drops like a string-cut puppet. And he looks down and he sees the 4 more coming, and he looks at you, Morris, and he says, "Oh shit, are we really fighting this out?"
Looks like. Get ready.
Oh god, alright, alright! And that's the end of his turn. Hedge Knight is going to step through in front of the corpses. He's going to stand shoulder to shoulder with you, Morris, and he just raises his battle axe and gets ready. Here they come! Alright. Coming down to the next in the initiative is Poke, the gunslinger sniper. Comes up, moves his 25 feet as a dwarf. And he is going to bring up his flintlock rifle. Yeah. He's going to shoot... he's going to shoot at you, Morris.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Nice. That's a natural 1. Fuck. All right. That's unfortunate. Okay. So he takes up his rifle, his big ass gun, and he brings it up and he brings it to his eye and he fires, and the shot, the sound of the shot is deafening in this close space. Your ears ring even from this distance, Morris. But when you close your eyes almost by reflex, when you open them, you're not hurt. You're not hurt at all. In fact, and you look and you see the gunslinger. His rifle has exploded in his hands. It seems that the technology of firearms is rather volatile. And with a disgusted shrug, he throws the gun on the ground. As a bonus action, he's going to use Deadeye. So on his next round, he will have a +5 bonus to attack and damage rolls with his ranged attacks. Let me mark that down for him. And that is the end of his turn. Zale, it is your go.
I'm. Yeah, I'm just gonna move up 30 feet, and then I'm gonna, there, and then I'm just gonna spend an action to drink my healing potion and regain 10 health, and that's my last healing potion.
All right, sounds gravy. Let me reveal a little more of the map as you move up. At this point, you would have a decent. I'll just reveal all of this. Why not? As you have a decent view of the at least this area. All right, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Perfect. Morris, it is your go.
Okay. 2 seconds. Can I cast it from here? I can. I'm gonna move up next to Zale. Here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna go watch this, and I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I'm gonna cast it here, so it hits these 3.
All right, cool.
It is a con saving throw, DC 15.
DC 15. Go ahead and roll your damage on that, my friend. 22.
4d8.
All right. Shit. All right, and all of them except poke fail. Nice.
So
okay.
take half damage on.
Yup. All right. So.
Any material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage. I don't know if that applies.
No doors or anything nearby, so no. But the damage is devastating as that sound echoes out and blasts out, and you can still hear it again in this closed space, just far enough away that it doesn't cause you any damage. But you see the ears burst as blood explodes from the sides of both the mage and this enforcer's heads, just or bursts out of their ears, I should say, in this dark red spray. And Poke, the gunslinger, just crouches down, putting his hands over his ears, and looks up at you and glares as you lower your greatsword, still glowing with the arcane runes, as you cast the spell through it. A massive hit. Good shit.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use my second wind to regain 1d10 plus 1 hit point.
Got it.
And I get 2, yay!
Oh, nice. Unfortunately, seems most of your energy went into the casting of your spell there.
Yes.
All right. Anything else for your turn, my
No,
friend?
that's me.
Got it. Kieran, it is your go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. As a bonus action, I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on Pyro.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna level some shots.
Oh, jeez, you guys really don't like mages.
No.
No, I don't.
Okay.
This first one is gonna be -5 + 10.
Got it.
15.
20 for a total of 15. I didn't give this one shield? Fuck. Okay, no,
yeah.
she's dead. She's dead. She has 3 hit points. After that shatter, she had 3 hit points.
Oh no.
Just go ahead and roll your damage anyway, just to see, because I
That
kind of
close
like
to
seeing
killing
big
her.
numbers.
So that plus
So 8,
that
13,
10.
23. Yeah, no, she's dead as disco. She's just recovering from having her ears burst out of her fucking eardrums, and she looks up just in time to see her arrow nail her right between the eyes. She drops.
For what it's worth, I've been in a campaign where a mage almost TPK'd my entire party, and I was a new player back then, so I've learned from traumatic experiences to
Target the
mages.
mage. Yeah.
That
Okay,
is very fair.
Oh, yeah. Second shot, I'm gonna level it Legbreaker John.
Okay,
This is gonna be just a normal shot.
got it.
23.
23, that hits.
6 damage.
6 damage, cool. Alright.
What's the conditions for your horde breaker, Kieran?
If an enemy is within 5 feet of the enemy I hit, then I can hit that enemy. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I can only use it like once per turn, same as sneak attack.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Then
Alright.
last 5 feet of movement there. That's my turn.
Sounds great. Ish yours, it is your go.
I would like to cast Friendship as magic. No, Emboldening Bond.
Okay.
3, same as Bless, more or less. 3 people get the other D4 for an attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Although unlike Bless, it's only once, so once per turn.
Oh,
You
yes,
can add
sorry.
a D4. No, just about accurate though. Who are your targets?
Moorish, Zeal, and Katu.
If this is
Morris,
dealing, I
Zell,
don't need it.
It's not. It's a extra D4 for when you do things.
Alright, grand, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No worries. Are you ever, Mr. Dan?
See all these cells as well? Do you
Yes.
open one by one, or is there like a lever or something where you can open them all at once?
Make a perception check as you quickly look around the space.
10%.
19. In fact, yes, actually, right by where Morris is standing, there is a big a set of control switches that he hasn't seemed to notice yet engaged in the battle, but you see it right next to him.
Too busy showing off over here.
Watch this. Boom!
Yeah.
I shouted over them, push the buttons, push the buttons.
What
So you hear
buttons?
that, Morris?
Do I
It's not
see the
exaggerate,
buttons?
maybe pointing.
And indeed, as you look over to where Ish is pointing, Morris, you do see a set of control switches fairly close to you.
Am
But
I able
you'd have to
go-
use them on your
yeah,
turn.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
Yep. All right. Anything else for your turn, Ish? I see.
I'll
Okay.
move up as well.
Perfect.
All this.
Got it. All right. We come to Deadeye Dan, who is going to go ahead and move up behind Legbreaker, taking cover behind his shield as he makes 2 longbow attacks. Who would he target? Gonna flip a coin. 1 to 2. Roll a d4. 1 to 2, he attacks Morris. 3 to 4, he attacks Dale. 1. All right, let's attack on Morris then. 2 longbow attacks at you, Morris. 17 and
Hits,
12.
Miss. Hit,
Uh,
a hit and a miss.
Got it. So take 6 points of damage. And he is going to use Disarming Shot. I need to make a Strength saving throw.
Can I add a thing to this?
Yes, you can add your D4 to it if you choose.
Please be a good. No, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, unfortunately, as the Deadeye brings up his bow and he shoots it and it strikes you right in the wrist, and you drop your greatsword and for a moment lose control on the pact of summoning that you've made with it, and the blade dissipates to mist. It would take your action to resummon it.
Sure.
All right, and that is the end of his turn. Katsu, it is your go.
Okay, look, Katu is going to move 40 feet, because your movement up to here.
40 feet.
Apparently, yeah.
Jesus.
Don't know why.
Yeah, fast movement. Yeah, barbarian.
First attack is a miss.
That is a miss as the
Evening.
gunslinger ducks aside.
Oh, second attack is a miss. And
Is
that's-
also a miss. Yeah, unfortunately.
You are blessed.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, you can add your D4 if you choose.
I'll add it to the second one, yeah. Just
Okay.
in case it hits. Does it hit?
Have you added it yet? It's
Well,
a
it-
D4.
Oh, sorry, it's a D4. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yep, no worries. 2. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, then that is it from me.
Alrighty. Rookie 1 up here. He is going to move down, stepping gingerly over the corpse, and he goes, "Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!" He is going to use his action to start lighting up a firebomb, and that is the end of his turn. As he gets it out and just starts furiously sparking his flint and steel. Zamara is going to move up. So many of them. She is going to cast. I have a lot of spells here. She is going to cast Fairy Fire. So let's see, what does that do? 20-foot cube. She's going to target all 4 of these 3 guys down here with a blast of flashing light that outlines their forms. Group saving throw, dexterity 15. Whoops, it didn't work. Let me try that again. I love technology. Submit. Alright, so Poke is the only one who fails, as he is outlined in a glowing outline of bright blue light, and all attacks against him have advantage.
Ooh.
Alright, that's the end of his turn. We come to Legbreaker John, who has his archer buddy taking cover behind him, but he's going to move up forward regardless. Nobody cares to protect their friends in this group, they're slavers. Make one club attack and one shield bash attack at you, Katsu. 24 and 21, so both hit. So that's 6 points of damage total after your rage. I'm going to use a dazing blow on you. So immediately as they swing in with the club and bash you in the face with their shield, it hits you with enough force and you are momentarily rocking. You make a Constitution saving throw. 20. You're just fine. No worries. For a moment, your eyes flash out and you see stars, but you're okay. All right. That is the end of Deadeye Dan of Legbreaker John's turn. We come back to the top of the initiative. As we come to the top of the round, you hear shouting from behind as a voice calls out and says, "'Tis too many! We're not fighting them here! Come back! We need the tickler!" And you see these 3 guards in the hallway react and look back at the doorway where the voice came from. You have just enough time to remark, "The tickler, huh? That's an interesting name." Alright. Come to the highwayman, who is going to charge his way down and slipping past you, Morris. He's going to make actually, no, he wouldn't get, none of his allies are directly engaged. He's going to move to hereabouts, and he's going to ready his crossbow and get ready for a shot once an ally is within range. Hedge Knight here is going to move in 25, 30, and he's going to make an attack against Legbreaker John. 2 attacks, even. 11 and 12, both miss. Yeah, okay, and that's that. No use on him. Poke, hearing the commands, he's had enough time to get his Deadeye ready. He is currently engaged in combat with you, Katsu. He would have disadvantage on the attack, but also a +5 to the roll. Shit. Yeah, I mean, you did just try to attack him. He's gonna pull out one of his flintlock pistols and try to shoot you in the face. Alright, so disadvantage, so whatever the lower number is on these 2 dice. 13 +5 from his Deadeye, so that's an 18 total.
Hits.
Which hits. And you suffer 18 points of piercing damage, reduced to 9 after your rage, as he brings up his pistol and just blasts you in the chest. But you take it. You are a wall of muscle and dense bone, and even guns are relatively meager to you. And he is going to, without disengaging, he's just going to move and run. So go ahead and make your attack, if you wish. 17. And yeah, that hits. And you have Sentinel, right?
I do.
So he's going nowhere. As you carve in and strike him in the back and lock him in place.
So we have advantage against him, right?
Oh yeah, that would have been attack. Go ahead and roll again in case it's a crit. No worries. 18 points of damage though. Holy shit. I might have overtuned that axe a bit, but no worries.
You want to change it to the green one?
No.
No, man. It's yours now. It's yours. Alright, cool. And he is going nowhere as he attempts to run, and you just carve in, and he stumbles and falls to his knees, and he looks back at you, eyes now wide with fear. Alright, that is the end of Poke's turn. Zale, it is your go.
Okay, Zale's going to move up next to Legbreaker John, if I choose the right thing. And I'm going to swing twice at him.
Regular attacks or great weapon?
Regular attacks. Oh, Jesus
Got it.
Christ. Shakes his sword like, fucking what?
Oh my god, yeah, unfortunately that's...
You're blessed.
You get a...
You're also flanking, so...
Oh,
You're also
right.
flanking.
So
I
the
will
first
tell you,
roll...
the
Oh,
first
sorry.
roll misses, the second one also misses, just barely.
Even with the +2 from flanking.
No, but oh yeah, nope. He is flanking. Yep, so for a 19, he does hit.
So
He
for
has an
my
AC of
first,
18.
he has an AC. So can I roll? So my first roll will be a 14. So I'm gonna roll my D4, and if I get
Okay.
a 4, I'll hit him on the first attack as well. Damn it!
Almost.
So only one hit.
No worries. Go ahead and roll the damage. 13.
13.
Good solid damage. Not quite enough to kill him, but the blow carves through his chest and breaks some of the steel of his breastplate, and the blood spurts out, and he's looking pretty badly hurt.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
All right. Morris, it is your go.
Am I able to use Mind Sliver without my weapon? As
Yes.
a spellcasting focus.
Yep. Well, what are the components on it?
It's just
the
verbal.
casting
It's
components?
just verbal.
Verbal. Yep.
I'm
Then
just
you don't
grabbing a
need
drink.
anything. You just need to speak an arcane word.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to cast 3 damage, but yeah, on Legbreaker.
Leg breaker, John. Okay, got it. All right. What is that? A wisdom save or intelligence?
DC 15.
Intelligence. He's not very smart.
Oh,
15.
come on,
Oh,
man.
jeez. Yep. 16 minus
Wow.
1. Yeah. He really should have failed
You're
that.
rolling
Unfortunately.
really well tonight, man.
Yeah, sometimes we do, man.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
it is. What
Is
it
that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Got it. Okay, Kieran.
Mm-hmm. How badly hurt is Poke looking from my distance away from him?
Extremely badly hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna just levy a shot against him.
Okay. 14 misses. 17
Well.
hits.
With the advantage because
Oh, right, because of fairy fire. Yep, so 17 hits.
so that plus sneak attacks of 4. What's that?
So,
14?
yep, definitely. 13, yep, but 13
13
will
is
kill
fine.
him. No worries.
Nice. I'm gonna use a bonus action redirect Hunter's Mark onto Legbreaker John
Alright,
and levy my second attack against him.
got it. 25
25.
hits.
So that
Six.
plus
Oof, with
plus
your Hunter's
that.
Mark. Oh, just barely enough. He had exactly 7 hit points.
Oh,
A quick double kill, 2 arrows back to back, taking the gunslinger in the throat, and Legbreaker John raising his shield, just parrying aside one of Zale's attacks. Doesn't have enough time to react as the second arrow comes and spears him through the temple, ripping through his brain. And he is dead.
10,
Right.
15, 20, 25. That's me.
Got it. Perfect. Ish, yours.
Has Deadeye Diamond been hurt yet?
Not yet.
That was unfortunate. I would like to cast Sacred Flame on him.
Okay. Is that a saving throw or
Yeah, Dex of 15 it says.
Dex 15? Got it. That is a 6. He does take his 5 points of damage. Cool. And that is it's 2d8. I see. Right. As the white hot flames burst out across his face and scar his burn some of the stubble off his chin off, sear his face a bit.
And I'll move up a bit more, but not too much.
Got it.
Alright, can I move on to the Mage Arcanist square?
Yeah. Let me push his corpse aside. Okay. We come to. That's the end of your turn, I take it.
Yes, that'll be me.
Alright, Deadeye Dan is going to... yeah, he kind of needs to buy himself some time. He's going to take one shot at you, Katsu. This is a 12, which I think misses.
Yes, it's
Let's do another one. 17
in hits.
hits. Okay, you take 10 points of piercing damage, reduced to 5. You're going to use Hobbling Shot, and you make a Constitution saving throw. 20. Oh, you succeed. As the arrow takes you in the ankle and just clips your tendon, and you flex the damaged ligament there, and the pain is pretty immense, but it's not enough to slow you down. And Deadeye Dan is going to go ahead and run off around the corner. 30 feet is as far as he can get, responding to the call of whoever ordered him from the doorway. Katsu, it is your turn.
Hatu is raging, so she's not the most what's the word? Careful of people in this, so she's just gonna run after him.
Got it. Let me go ahead and reveal a little more of the map for you, since you're gonna get close enough. See another corridor stretching down there. And got it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 40 feet. Yeah.
Just
The
Christ.
the archer fired that arrow and was pretty confident he managed to clip your tendon, and he's like, okay, it'll slow her down just enough, I can get away. And he gets around the corner and he's just turning around to see you looming over him.
Hobble this.
All right, 14 misses,
don't know if I'm
unfortunately.
still blessed, am I?
Yes, you are actually. Go ahead and roll your d4 if you like. It might be enough to overturn it. No, unfortunately, AC 16.
It was
So
only
you're-
1d4 this time because it was the other thing, not bless.
Yes, you can only choose to add a d4 once per turn, but the 25 definitely hits.
I thought it was only one time with the different spell that Ish cast.
Bless is
Once.
1d4 on every attack roll or saving throw.
He didn't use
this-
bless this time. He used a different one.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
different one. Yep. So he can only use 1d4. Or you can choose to add a d4 once on your turn.
Oh, once. I said sorry. I thought it was only one time. Yeah, that's not
No,
bad.
no worries. All right, 15 points of damage total. A very solid hit, carving and burning into this guy's lower legs. Not quite enough to kill him though. All right, that is the end of his turn. Well, actually, is there anything else you can do, Katsu?
No.
Got it. All right. And your turn there then. Rookie 1 with his flaming fire bottle in hand is gonna run forward and be like, "Oh, come on, you killed him a little too quick, guys."
Oh, it's 70 damage, isn't it? From rage.
Oh, right, yep, so add 2 more. Okay, the rookie's gonna keep moving up. Doesn't see anyone he can throw any bottles at, so he's gonna keep moving on as his action to dash. He gets in around the corner and stops there. Zamara pushes up. So many of them. We have to save them. And she looks over the rows and rows of cages.
Some buttons
And-
here.
Right. For the time being, she's going to use an action to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on you, Mr. Morris. So you can go ahead and regain 9 hit points.
Nice.
As she puts a hand on your shoulder and rejuvenating energy washes over and your wounds close. She says, "Oh, thank you for...
Anytime.
Whether I was alone or not, I would have taken these guys on, but I think we'll actually succeed now."
Let's hope. I wonder who this
Alright.
tickler fella is.
She shivers. Torturer. I kind of went under his knife a few times too.
Okay.
Nasty guy.
Got it. Be on the lookout. Be careful. Cool.
And that is the end of her turn. As we come to the top of the round, I will go ahead and roll initiative for these next guys who are in the queue as well, though they are all running. Oh, nice. That's a nat 20. Put them in descending order. Okay. Highwayman is going to charge forward. 30 feet. Action to dash. 30 feet. He could dash as a bonus action, actually, but he's not going to get that far. Or he doesn't want to go that far, so he's going to end his turn there. Quentis Mardoon is going to keep fleeing in the fog of war, and he's going to keep moving closer and closer to where the tickler lays.
Like while you're doing that, I can see him on the darkness.
Yeah, I could see
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
I can see you
No
like moved
worries.
him here somewhere.
That's fine. That is a-okay with me. Don't worry about it. The hedge knight...
I put down like a 5-second UAV. You saw him.
Yeah, exactly. Call in a kill streak. The hedge knight is gonna burst into this room here, using all of his movement, and he sees whatever is in that room. Poke is dead. Removed from the initiative. Zale, it is your turn.
I'm going to move up 30 feet to here. And then I'm just going to drop my sword and lob both my hand axes at Deadeye Dan.
All right, cool.
Dead.
Deadeye Dan. 19 hits.
Oh, he's kind of fucking dead.
Yeah. 8 points of damage, almost enough to kill him.
Second
Literally
one,
2. 16 hits, just barely. Yeah, he is super dead as you throw both axes with both hands, and the first one takes him in the shoulder, and he staggers back and looks up in time, and the second one wrenches right into his forehead, up to the blade, and he drops dead at Chatu's feet.
Fucking finally!
You
I
lose
think that
both.
might be
I
your
would
first
just
kill
go-
tonight. All right.
Yeah, some good rolls in the hand axes, dude.
Anything else for your turn, Mr. Zale?
That is the end of my turn.
Got it. Kieran, it is your go.
I think that's.
50. Yep.
I think that's okay with the dash.
Yep. Perfect.
Actually,
Works.
that's too close. I'm gonna go here.
Got it. That it?
That's it.
Perfect. Morris, it is your go.
I'm gonna take a look at the buttons on the wall.
Okay. Yeah, you see 4 switches arranged side by side. You don't even have to roll for this. You surmise it's one switch for each line of cells.
I'll flick 'em all.
Yep, easy enough. Takes your action to do it, but
Fine.
you go one by one. If it was just one switch, I'd say it'd be a free action, but to do all 4, you go one by one and pull all of them down, and you hear the sound of metal as all the cage doors swing open simultaneously, and a collective gasp of disbelief rocks out across all of these cells, and then noise, a whole lot of noise, as you hear the sounds of many slaves claiming their freedom all at once.
Fuck yeah.
Which cell is the madman man in?
Fuck you slut.
And they all start forming together like some kind of fleshy
Man.
transformer.
No, they go full fucking.
Man, roll out.
Oh no, I'm not that degenerate yet.
I love it.
Okay, and anything else for your turn, Morris?
Yes, I'm gonna move down to Pyro. Am I able to search him on the same turn, or is that a full action?
It would be a full action
Okay.
search, yeah.
Then I'm just gonna stand here.
Got it. All right. That it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Ish, yours. It is your turn.
I will. Here, is here all still blacked off, or is that a wall?
That's blacked off, yeah. It is a wall there, but whatever's behind it, you don't know.
Okay. Can I move towards the group? But can I sort of do it like this, and then ask the slaves if they know anything about the dungeon?
Yeah. Just ask any single one of them, or.
Yeah. If there's anything they know of that we need to be worried
Alright.
about?
There's an armory just around the corner. I've seen them taking all sorts of weapons in there. There's probably enough in there to arm every single one of us. Just around the corner over there. He points around the way.
Do you want to follow us then and get armed up?
Let's do it. Gives you a grin.
I scream, jailbreak!
A roar arises among all the slaves. Rah! Battle cries and whoops and hollers of victory. And let's kill every last one of them! Alright. So that's free action to talk with them. And where are you moving to? After that?
I'll move down to here beside Kieran and Marsh.
Got it. Anything else for your turn? I think you still have an action.
No.
Unless
not really.
unless you dashed. Okay, perfect. That is it for your turn. Brick is going to keep moving down the way. Not that he would. Well, probably hears the sound of alarm. I mean, he has 7 intelligence. He's a big guy. He just wants to protect his friends. He's gonna go around the corner and engage you, Katsu. All right, that's 2 great club attacks. 25 and 16.
Both of those hit.
So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the first hit after rage, and 5 from the second. And he's going to use pulverize, so you suffer an additional 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you make a strength saving throw.
Fuck.
8. Oh,
Ooh.
nah, damn. As Brick comes swinging around the corner and cracks you in the chest, first hit, and the second hit sweeps across your legs. You're catching you in both knees, and you drop to the ground and are knocked prone at his feet. We'll
Bugger.
use that snail for now to indicate that. And that is the end of his turn. Katsu, it is your turn.
So what does knocked prone mean? Game
Prone means while you're prone, all attacks, all melee attacks against you have advantage. But on your turn, you can spend half of your movement to stand back up. So in this case, it doesn't have that much effect. But if he had
Yeah.
allies nearby,
So stand back up. Yeah, getcha.
yep.
And standard double attack against Knobhead.
Fuck yeah, 17 hits, 11 does not. Actually, well, it would be he would have made those attacks recklessly, so that's an advantage. So first, we'll call that those 2 rolls your first rolls with your first attack with advantage, and so you have a second attack also with advantage. 20 definitely hits. Okay, go and roll damage for both hits. 21, nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
21 and 22, 43 points of damage total. As you take your axe in both hands and just carve him through the flesh, hearing the snap of bones and ribs as the axe comes through, and the smell of burning flesh, seared flesh, fills your nose. It is absolutely noxious, although as a half-orc you might be into that sort of thing, I don't know.
Not just as a half orc.
Yeah, I'm half-human too. Alright, that is the... Is there anything else for your turn?
No, that is it.
Got it. The brute of a man, Brick, looks pretty badly hurt, but he's not quite close to death yet. Samara is going to push up 30 feet. She's also going to run into this room that none of you have seen yet. Rookie 1 comes to his turn. He's going to run into the room as well, and he can actually use his firebomb this turn, so he's going to throw it at a target you all can't see.
I think he's hinting at something, guys. Let's not go into the room.
No, just telling you what they're doing. Up to alright, so DC 12 dexterity saving throw. Oh, he succeeds. So he only takes 8 points of fire damage. And he is not set on fire, as fun as that would be. However, more fire does get spread in that room that you all cannot see. Freehand. Alright, cool. It's the end of his turn. Warden down there is going to run out of the fire that he's just been dunked into. 15, 20, 30 feet, dash, and he's down there now. Top of the turn, the highwayman is going to join you, Katu, get around Deadeye Dan, and make a... he's going to flank. Make a dagger attack at +2. And the 12 misses, just barely. Wow. Bonus action, another dagger attack. 18, that does hit. And he gets a sneak attack on this. Ooh, good for you, man. 19 points. Okay, that's the end of his turn. As we come down to Quentis Mardoon, who has officially managed to reach whatever place is down there. And... okay, well, I'll say events transpire down there, which you all are unaware of, though I will roll initiative for these guys. Perfect. Okay, and that is the end of his turn as he goes out and gets the attention of the tickler, and then emerges from that room again, and gets ready to make his stand in the final section of the base. The Hedge Knight is... well, let's just say moves there. That's the end of his go. Zale, it is your turn. You see one enemy ahead of you.
I'm going to pick up my sword and then move up to Brick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take 2 Great Weapon Master attacks, so -5 +10.
Yep.
Because these will be at advantage, so I'll just roll twice for this first one.
Got it.
Jesus Christ.
The
So-
second one hits, yep.
Okay, so this one +10. So 20 for the first hit.
20. Almost enough to kill him. He's 3 hit
And-
points left. That'll do it, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. I mean, not that you need to, but...
18.
Yeah. 18, yep. Dead as disco, as you just lop his thick-ass skull off head off his shoulders, and it flies up with a spray of blood, painting Katu and the highwayman.
And hold on, how far did I move for that?
I think 20 feet.
20. Yeah, I'm just gonna move an additional 10 feet. I'll pick up my hand axes
Okay,
and I'll move 10 feet around the corner, so here,
got it. All right,
and
let
see if
me.
that opens up this.
It sure does. Let me go ahead and reveal that for you. As you can see, a good length down the hallway. In fact, let me move the map so I can show you a little more. Reveal. As you see at the end of this area, what looks like some kind of landing platform, and you can see water rushing ahead. And the tip of what seems some kind of boat or canoe, maybe, just off of a mooring post.
Is that the matey that was friendly with us in front of me?
The hedge
The
knight,
hedge knight?
yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
No. All right, I was about to throw my hand axe at him as my bonus action, but never mind.
Stranger, throw.
You could. You certainly could.
I'm not going to.
All right.
Yes.
I'll end my turn.
All right. Perfect. Morris, it is your go.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hold on. I'm gonna step over Pyro. Search him at the same time if I can.
As an action?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check. $15. All right. Let me check my notes. You find. What is this? Let me click this open. No, actually, that's the tickler's thing.
No, we'll take that.
All right. You find a single metal collar, like in one of like a side pouch on this woman's robes. Like you pick it up and it's this like steel-colored collar, all metal, with some kind of faint inscription on the back. Do you speak Elvish?
Yes.
All right. The symbol is the sigil is just the Elven word for fire.
Okay.
And you just have that on hand.
Yeah.
As well as, I'd say you also find her coin purse with that roll, so you can also add, like, let's say 60 gold to your inventory.
Yeah, I'll pocket the collar.
Got it.
I'll get it. Take a look at that later.
Got it. Yep, just make a note in your inventory for now,
Yeah.
and we'll come back to that.
So,
Anything else for your turn?
yeah, I'm gonna dip through the doorway to here,
Got it. And you see what looks to be some kind of lounge or common room with a desk in one corner, as well as a chest, a bar, and a counter. On this far counter here, you see two more collars similar to the one you had. There's a fire that's been started near this chest, heavy wooden thing with dark iron buckles, as well as several tables and some kind of workman's desk. Where you get the sense where the head honcho probably worked there.
Okay. I'm gonna just move in 10 more feet. And
Got it.
End my turn.
Perfect. All right, Kieran.
I'm going to go up to Deadeye Dan,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to loot him.
All right, make an investigation check.
Oh,
Natural 20. All right, cool. You go ahead and search his belongings, and you find. Yeah. Well, would it make sense for him to have those? No, it wouldn't. Let's say you find a secret stash of coin sewn into his leathers underneath his breastplate. Your hands are just searching over, looking for his belongings, and you feel something that feels a little too heavy, a little odd. And so you reach under his jerkin, you get your knife out, and you cut the thing out of his armor over his corpse. It kind of looks like you're harvesting his organs or some shit. It's kind of morbid. And you find the secret stash, and you hold it in your hands and open it up and think, just a bunch of silver? No, that is platinum. You can go ahead and add 12 platinum coins to your inventory.
Sweet mother of God.
Nice.
lots of platinum. I can't remember how much we got from the chest upstairs as well. There was a lot, if I remember.
2,000 golden coins and 1,300 in gems.
It was quite a lot.
Jesus Christ. Did we split that 5 ways already? Or we
haven't
decided to
split it.
wait?
We haven't split it yet.
We haven't
We
split it yet.
kind of grab bits and
Yes.
bobs of it.
Yo. Okay, so
Alright.
it was just the platinum. Alright, cool. That's that. Then we go 5, 10, and Emma in there.
Alright, sounds good to me. We come to the top of the round. Actually, no. What am I saying? Of course not. I've lost track.
We
It's
come
yours.
to
It
the
is
middle
your
of the
go.
round.
Yep, we come to the middle of the round.
I take it the room Moorish is in isn't the armory that the prisoners were talking about?
It is not.
What,
Going
it's-
off of... Yeah, it would be this door here.
Okay. I will march onwards, saying, follow me, brothers. Lathander provides for those who help themselves.
For Lavender! For freedom! And the slaves roar collectively behind you as they rush out of their cells.
My God, no! Put them back. We've released the Scottish.
They'll do
Yeah.
anything for freedom. We can't hold them.
Alright. I'm just gonna say the slaves act on your initiative-ish.
I love
Why
that.
not?
Okay.
He rallied the troops.
My God, they're combining.
They really are turning in.
They're becoming men.
At least somebody in the Ish family got their army of slaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. It finally happened, yeah. Good for him.
The wrong
shit,
ish
okay.
starts a cult.
Oh god. It could happen, honestly. Alright, so anything else for your turn, Mr. Ish?
Can I search brick and get lots of platinum?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Fucking magpies, the lot of you.
Yeah.
I was hoping for like a really cool bow or something. I just got money.
Yeah. Well, there is a certain item I prepped in advance, but I asked myself, would this random archer have that? No, he wouldn't.
Probably
But
Money can be
if it's-
exchanged for goods and services.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If-
With a 2 investigation ish, you find a half-eaten roasted rat.
Reminds me of my brother.
All right. Anything else for your turn, my friend?
No, that will do.
Got it. Katsu, it is your go.
And that is going to use 20 points or 25 movement points to go into this room, if it's assuming the door is not locked.
The door is in fact locked as you try to open it, but no traps trigger as you work the handle. It's just locked. It is a heavy wood door with iron reinforcements and like crossbars going across. A huge ass heavy duty handle.
Okay, so not much point in trying to smash it down.
I mean, you could try it. You're a raging barbarian. You're hella strong with a
It's
flaming
a-
axe too.
Yeah, it's a door made of wood, and you have a
Fire
flaming
axe.
axe.
Well, I was thinking of just smashing it open like with a shoulder, but okay. Well,
It would, yeah, you'd have to make 2 attacks against it, and if you do, let's say 45 hit points worth of damage, it'll open.
you want me to just do damage, or do I have to roll as well?
Might as well see if you get a nat 1. Oh no, that's a crit. All right.
That's like
So,
50 damage.
all right, so that's 13 plus. We just maxed out the dice, so 13 plus 24 is 37 points of damage on the first hit. You second? Yeah, that'll hit definitely.
Sure, not a 1. Okay, it's not a 1, but
Not a 1, yep. Alright, perfect. 18. So that is enough. With 2 solid hits, the first blow mighty and heavy in both hands. You smash the axe in it and you hit the door square in the center where the reinforcements are thickest, and you just smash right the fuck through them as the flames burst out across the door. And your second hit sweeps across and the whole thing shatters and the way is open. And let me go ahead and reveal this armory, which is a modestly sized room with 4 long racks just full to brim with swords and clubs and spears and all sorts of weapons, as well as 2 more interesting looking chests, heavy duty things as well, very well reinforced, with steady locks on them. And given that you already triggered 1 booby trap today, you imagine they're probably guarded a little more heavily than the door itself.
yeah. Kadu is just gonna use the last movement points to go 10, 20 damage.
Got it.
I'm not gonna magpie it up like the rest.
Sure. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Well, unless we're counting the door as a person, no. Yes, it's the end of my turn.
It's unfortunately not. Alright, the torch is up next. He is going to use his 30 feet of movement to... He can't quite get into combat range yet. Does he have anything ranged? He does. But... No, he's just gonna hang out there. The tickler... How much movement does he have? He has 40 feet of movement. Alright. The tickler comes out. And you see him, Katu, this huge, heavy, bulky man, perhaps maybe 6.5 feet tall, with broad shoulders and a square jaw and cold, cruel eyes. He comes out wielding a whip at his in one hand, and in the other this long metal rod, magical in nature. It looks like 3 long, like, fingers almost, that stretch out and entwine at the end, and electricity jumps between the tips at the end of it. He comes out and he sees you, and he grins this big, huge, toothy grin. Well, not so toothy actually. He's missing several of his teeth. And he is going to charge, use his action to dash, and he's going to just march right up into your face. That's the end of his turn. The rookie is going to go ahead and charge across the room, 30 feet. Action to... yeah, he's not going to get too close. He's actually just going to go to the doorway here, and he can see the tickler from there, so he's going to make a sling attack. Which misses. Wow. Sorry, buddy.
What is grenade or whatever he had, the firebomb?
He already used it.
Oh,
On,
oh yeah.
so I should take the symbol off of him. That's the end of
We're
his
just
turn.
going to further this Divinity 2 playthrough by adding
Yep.
more fire.
All the fire. Although this time the DM is doing it, so...
As I said, further it.
Of course. Okay, Zamara doesn't really have much she can do here. Yeah, she's just going to... Yeah, she's just going to end her turn there. Warden here comes up. His turn. He sees you've approached, and the tickler is out and about now, so he rallies and feels ready to face this threat. He's going to move in and flank to get the bonus to his attacks. 2 long spirit attacks with a +2 bonus to hit. 25 and 21. So you take 4 points of damage from the first hit and 7 from the second. And he is going to use, well, engaging strike. So you have disadvantage on attacks against any creature other than the man-at-arms until the end of their next turn. That is the end of the round. We come back to the top. Let me change the music over since we've had this track for a while. Let's try... What does this sound like? Let's see. It's a little slow. Whatever, who cares? Highwayman. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action to dash. Get in range, and he's going to make a stab attack at this motherfucker. 22, definitely hits. Alright, so 15 points total to the... Reduced by 3, so 12. Cool, cool, cool. Quentis Mardoon steps out into the space. And he looks pretty badly injured. Zale, you can also see him down the hallway. You can still see the marks that your swords left him earlier, although they look somewhat healed. His clothing is ragged. His tiefling features, this red-skin tiefling with long horns protruding outward and coming to a point. He looks down the lot at you, and he scowls, and he says, "You ruined my operation, friends. It's mighty rude of you. I had a good business going. A good thing. It'll take weeks to recover the damage." He's going to hold out his arm, and he's going to cast Heat Metal on you, Katu. There is no saving throw for that, as your armor ignites and begins to burn and burn and burn, and your skin begins to scorch beneath it. You would have to remove your armor to get rid of that damage, as you immediately suffer 8 points of fire damage, and that heat is not going away. Quentis is concentrating on that spell.
Is that 4 or 8?
8. It's not reduced by your rage.
Gotcha.
Alright, and he is going to, as a bonus action, inflame emotions on, let's say on Zale. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh,
18.
Okay.
Okay. He stretches out his hands, and this pulse of reddish energy flashes, and as you see it, your head is immediately filled with sudden rage and frustration and anger and exhaustion, and all the emotions you felt throughout the course of this day are just inflamed at once, and you feel it about to muddle your thoughts and ruin your focus, and you shake your head. You're fine. Just a minor debuff in any case. Hedge Knight is going to go ahead and take his turn now. He is going to engage the... He doesn't really want to get too close to that tickler fellow. He looks awful big. But you know what? He's going to anyway, because he's a bro. And he's going to make 2 attacks at the tickler. It's a 17 and a 21. Both hits. The second one is not a crit, unfortunately, as he takes a total of 15 points of damage. And that is the end of his turn. Zale, it is your turn.
I'm going to move up next to the highwayman, and I'm going to take 2 swings at the warden, just normal ones.
Got it.
'cause That's not going to hit.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
That one
The
will.
second one will. The second one will. Yep.
Have we still got the bless there?
16.
Yes. Yep.
So 13 damage.
13 damage. Yep, after the reduction. Alright, good solid hit there. Dealing some damage. The guy's starting to look pretty badly hurt, surrounded as he is.
And I will end my turn.
Got it. Morris, it is your go.
I'm just gonna go out the door. As I run past Samara and the rookie, I'm gonna say to him, do something about that fire. Get it out.
They both look at you. The rookie nods, eager to have an excuse to get out of the main fighting.
Well, I'm gonna step out here and I'm gonna resummon in my sword.
Got it.
I don't think I can do anything else, to be perfectly honest. Let me check. No, that's my turn.
Alright, Kieran.
right. I'm gonna move up 1. I'm going to re-put my Hunter's Mark on Quintus. And
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to levy a shot at him.
Alright, cool. 12 misses.
Okay, second attack.
15 hits.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 6 points of damage, and he makes a concentration save on his... right, plus, so 11 points total. We're gonna go with the first roll, I accidentally double-clicked, but looks like he is able to maintain concentration on the spell as he takes that 11 points of damage. Looking pretty substantially hurt already. Oh, right, I don't have to do his saves manually, but anyway.
Darn. Okay, I'll be back here in my turn.
Alright, got it. Okay. Ish, yours.
I'm gonna keep heading towards the armory. I think I can get into it this turn.
Cool. I'm gonna...
Got any healing, good?
What, sorry?
Got any healing?
I do, but I have to be able to touch you,
Okay.
and you're not in the armory.
Sounds like a line you've used lots of times before.
It is, and it works.
It's some of that fabled gnome sensual healing.
Slightly rub your back a bit, Dave. You'll feel the magic.
Alright. You're making your way into the armory?
Yes, and I'm encouraging all the freed slaves
Yes.
to
And
follow
indeed,
me in.
they come running on your heels, like following the light of your mace. Let's say you've sent out your emboldening bond, so let's say your mace is glowing with heavenly lathanderish light, and they follow it like a beacon, rallying behind you, shouting and screaming, "For freedom! Ah, down with the oppressors!"
English?
I
Question
guess so. There's a veritable army of them rushing down the way with you. Alright. And how far are you moving, Ish? I think you're still in the same spot you were in.
I forgot to move myself, yeah. Here.
Got it. Okay, got it. As you enter the armory, you see those 2 chests on the ground, locked and closed, you imagine, but the 4 racks standing tall are just brimming with weaponry.
Is there anything that's of use to me or better than what I have? Okay,
Make a quick
plus 1
perception
stuff?
check.
Or +4?
Make a perception check.
loads of it everywhere.
Oh, I see it. You have your 10. 10. I would say no. You just see the mundane weapons on the racks there. You get the sense all the fun stuff would be in the chests.
I can't try and pop a chest now.
You can if you want.
I'll pop the one right beside me, or attempt to.
All right. You try to open it, and you hear a click sound for a quick instantaneous moment, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
A magic dexterity saving throw?
It's a this would be a booby trap, a physical trap. So make a just a straight dexterity saving throw. 12. That is unfortunately not enough, as you suffer 2d6 piercing damage, and you make a Constitution saving throw as well. So 8 points of piercing damage as this mechanism opens up and a dart shoots out and lances you right in the neck. And it is filled with poison. So make a Constitution saving throw, let's say DC 13.
I thought I just did. Or I give myself damage, and I thought that always.
Oh no, this isn't for your concentration. This is for the poison in the dart.
Oh, right, sorry. Constitution?
Yes. 17. Okay, you are unaffected. You feel the poison pulse into your body, and you feel a sense of weakness washing over you, and you grit your teeth and flex your muscles and shake it off.
And what's in the chest?
The chest is unfortunately still locked. You only triggered the trap.
Curses.
If only you had a rogue ranger in your party.
If only.
If only. Would be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be the day.
Anything else for your turn, Mr. Ish?
No, I will contemplate how to open this chest before anyone else gets in.
Got it. That is the end of your turn. Katu, let us go.
I suppose I'm gonna have to attack the warden.
Yes, at the moment.
So the dropping I take damage at the start of my turn, is it?
Yes.
From the heated
so-
armor. So
Exactly. 2d8 as your armor is burning and searing into you. Oof, 11 points. Not reduced by anything, unfortunately.
yeah. So Katu is extremely close to death.
Yep.
Is it an action, I presume, to drop my armor?
It would take 5 minutes to remove your armor.
Okay.
As it is a set
I
of
go all
medium
out
armor.
then.
Yeah, it's the only way you're gonna get around this is if you kill Quentis or break his concentration.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest with that, dude. I got you.
I got that.
All right. Okay, 24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, Jesus, fuck, 22. Even with his reduction, yeah, no, that's gonna do it. As you take your great axe, and he's engaged you with his swing, striking at you enough to get your attention, and you turn and look at him, and with one swing of your axe, one-handed, you bury it right through his armor, into his shoulder, deep into his chest, and you pull the blade free, and no blood comes out. The flames have cauterized it. He just stares at the open, sheared wound in his body and gapes, and drops dead.
Nice.
And the next attack and the bonus attack are at the tickler.
Got it. 24 hits. 15 points of damage, that's good. 19 hits.
Jesus Christ.
24
Bonk,
points of
bonk,
damage. As your axe just carves into him, flames exploding and blazing across his chest, cutting through him, carving. The scent of roasted flesh fills the air. And the tickler takes these hits, and he looks down. You're about equal height. He's about 6.5 feet. How tall is Katu?
6'2" or 6'3", I think.
6'2", so just very slightly taller. He just looks you in the eyes and grins. His broken mouth grin.
As my turn ends, Katu shouts at Ish to get the finger out and get the healing done.
Alright.
Yeah, and I'm gonna revive you if it comes up to one.
Alright. That is the end of your turn, I take it, Katu?
That's it.
Alright, the torch is going to come out. This slender human man with dark long hair, tumbling out, ending around his shoulders. He wields a sword in one hand, in his left hand, a orb of fire as he runs out around the corner and casts Fan of Burning Hands, stretching out his hand, and the flames wash out and catch all 4 of you in a 15-foot cone. I will roll the saving throw for you. Group
Does
saving throw.
Katu get a sentinel attack from that?
It is a casting of the spell, not an attack action, so unfortunately not. Okay, so let's roll 3d6.
But it's an intent for hostile actions. No, I'm kidding.
7. DC 14 on this. 7 points of damage. Submit. Half. Okay, so oh wow, Katsu, you managed to succeed as the flames wash over you and roll over and join the weight of your burning armor, and you are just barely standing on your feet as the fires wash past.
I'll use my emboldening bond for this turn.
Okay, got it. So you took full points of damage. You can add back 4 hit points.
Okay, so I
And
take 3.
Is everyone going to be taking damage?
I already applied the damage.
Okay, well, can I spirit shield against that, or is that only against physical?
What does the wording say on that? Can you post it in this chat? Okay. When you takes damage, yep, so you could apply it right now. If it was for an attack, you would not be able to, but... Alright, who are you applying this to?
Zell.
Zale, okay. So Zale, you take no damage, so you can go ahead and add another 3 points to yourself.
Thank you.
As the flames wash out and you close your eyes, Zale, having been burned pretty badly once before, still carrying that scar along your arm, flames are make for an interesting experience. You close your eyes and brace, and nothing happens. When you open them again, you see the remnants of this blue shield dissipating as the flames die away, and Katsu lowers her hand.
Thank you.
Right. And does he have anything else that's fun? If the arcane, no, he nope, he would have had to make an attack to do that other thing. That's a shame, but oh well. That's the end of the Torch's turn. The Tickler, he is going to...
Do it, you pussy.
Yeah, he's going all out. He's gonna make a first attack with his spined whip against you, Katsu. Wow, misses. Okay. So the first hit swings out and just deflects off your armor, the scorching heat of it breaking off some of the sharp spines that you see grow along the length of the whip. Gonna swing back with the second blow. And that's a crit. Okay, so you suffer a total of, yeah, exactly, 12 points of slashing damage, and you are knocked unconscious as he strikes you and takes you.
Yeah, relentless endurance.
Half orc.
Oh yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
right. All right, so the first hit takes you, and you drop and you fall unconscious for just a moment. Then you grit your teeth, and you're still hanging in there, just barely, though your armor is still burning.
I mean, I'm gonna go down again next turn anyway, but still.
And he sees that you're still standing, and frustrated, he puts down his whip and he launches forward with that long metal rod in his other hand, electricity crackling to life along the length of it. He's not nearly as accurate with this attack, but no, that'll still hit. Yep, and he strikes you square in the chest, and your endurance can only take you so far as the second blow takes you, and you drop unconscious. And the Tickler is going to stand over you. Let's see, to front. Oops. Let's see, I'll say he kicks your body aside behind him as he steps over you and takes your place. And that is the end of his turn. Rookie 1 was ordered to put out the fire by Morish, so that's what he does. And let's say it takes him his action, but he does do it. Okay, Zamara is going to come in behind you all. Hears the sound of an army of slaves pushing forward and says, "We need to make some room." And she's going to cast Gust of Wind down the length of this entire corridor, so that is a 10-foot line. Any creature within that line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet. You can willingly save it, fail against it if you want, but you don't have to. She is mainly attempting to push these guys, these three down. So let's have them make strength saving throws. What is that? DC 15. Okay. 0. Apply. Okay, so the Torch and the Hedge Knight both fail. So he is knocked 15 feet back, as is the Hedge Knight. The Tickler succeeds. He stays where he is.
I'm gonna willingly fail.
And push down 15 feet?
Yep.
Got it. How about you, Morish?
No, I'm gonna try and save against it if I can.
Alright, make a saving throw, DC 15.
Strength, is it?
Yep. Means you have to roll a 16 or higher, right?
I'm gonna roll
The
my.
uncivilized
I'm gonna add my
statistic.
1d4 onto it
Alright.
as well.
Alright.
Please. No!
Ah, damn.
Alright,
Damn.
was it 15
Unfortunately,
feet?
as you are pushed 15 feet down
Shit.
into the range of the tickler.
That's what I didn't want.
Shit! Sorry about that! She cringes, shrugging her, pulling
that-
her shoulders a little bit.
Did that not affect Quistis, Verb?
Quentin. Oh, you're right. Let me make a saving throw for him. What is that? 15 dexterity. Where is his sheet? It doesn't want to open. Hang on. You know what? Let's just roll a. He doesn't. Let's just roll a d20. Oh wow! Nope, he succeeds. Okay. And the highwayman, I suppose I should have him roll a saving throw as well. Strength save. Nope, he is pushed and knocked, let's say, into the space of the tickler.
Does he then push the tickler down?
The tickler succeeded on his save. No, unfortunately. He's kind of backed up by Katu. The wind blows him back a little bit, and the back of his foot touches the still scorching metal on Katu's body. That's going to be a problem. But that's about
I was
it.
wondering if that was going to be the case.
Yep, it's still burning, so you're pretty much automatically going to fail one
I'm
death saving throw every time.
Crying boy.
Okay, and that is the end of her turn. Warden is dead, so nothing for him. Come to the top of the round. The highwayman, locked into combat with the tickler, not able to do much else. He's just going to make a dagger attack. That is a miss. Bonus action attack. No, he's going to run. He is going to... Oh, and I forgot. The tickler has his thing. Let's see. Let me bring that up. Aura of Malice. Every creature that starts its turn or begins its turn within 5 feet of him must succeed on the Wisdom save. So that's going to be... Yeah, the highwayman is afraid, so he makes his first clumsy attack, misses, and panicking is going to use his bonus action to disengage, and he's going to flee 30 feet. Running down the hallway, coming face to face with you, Kieran. Alright, Quentis, coming on his turn. Let's see, how does heat metal work exactly? Is it an action he does on his turn, or does it happen every round? Oops, let me check. Any takes 2d8. Okay, so he would have to have, so it's actually, it doesn't happen at the start of each of your rounds, Katu. He has to use an action on each of his turns to make you burn. So you shouldn't have taken that fire damage from earlier. So we'll just say for this turn that he doesn't.
Say I'd still be dead anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's gonna use his bonus action to keep the metal burning as he looks down at you, Katsu, one of the people who've come in and ruined his operation and trampled all his businesses, killed his ogre buddy, and ruined his finances, and all he's thinking about all that gold that you're probably carrying around in your pockets right now. And he holds up his hand and he makes the metal of your armor burn, and you fail a death saving throw as your skin begins to cook. And that's just his bonus action. For his action, he is going to cast... he's going to cast Hold Person on you, Zale.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Oh, is
I
that a
need you to make
concentration?
a...
He's concentrating already.
Quentis has a thing called Split Mind. He can concentrate on two spells
okay.
at once. However, while he is concentrating on two spells, he has disadvantage on all concentration checks. So make a Wisdom saving throw, Zale. 10. You are paralyzed as Quentis reaches out his other hand, one hand holding on to the red flaming glow of that burning metal, and the other reaching out, and he clenches his fist, and you are locked in place, unable to move. And he is going to... I mean, yeah, he's an intelligent fighter. He's going to duck out of the way to not get shot. And end his turn there in the darkness. Hedge Knight. It is going to... Well, he's locked in battle with this spell sword fellow, so that's what he's going to do. 2 battle axe attacks. 9 and 15. The torch is going to cast Shield for this round and deflect the second blow. No dice. Zale, you're paralyzed. Make another Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so you're only paralyzed for this one round. As at the end of it, you manage to grit your teeth and will your own magic within you. Though most of your I think your spell slots are exhausted, so your energy reserves are a little low. But you're able to channel just enough power to end the spell over you. Though you still lose this turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Morris, it's your go. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn. Speaking of which, Zale, you would have to make that too. So
what do I have to
that's
make?
a Wisdom save, which
No,
I see that
the
down.
DC?
13.
I'm gonna add my
So-
D4,
Okay.
please. Yes.
Nice! Yeah, there you go. Neither of you are frightened, though the Tickler is standing here with his many wounds open and seared flesh and blackened skin from the heat of Katu's axe. He is grinning, and you all feel a sense of fear stir up. And then, no, why would you be afraid of a guy called the fucking Tickler? That's the stupidest name ever. There's no reason to be afraid of him. He's a piece of shit, and you're just fine. You have your turn, Morish.
How bad? How hurt does he look?
He doesn't look very hurt at all. I mean, he's got some injuries mounted up, but he looks a long way from dropping.
Shit. Alright, I'm gonna just swing at him twice.
All right.
Stand and bang, baby.
Please.
26 hits.
Nice. 13 damage.
Nice.
Ah!
13 does not hit. Off by 1.
Can I add the D4 as well?
You've already used it on your saving throw.
Okay. Yes, of course I did. Yep. I'm gonna end my turn.
Got it. Okay, Kieran.
Okay. Yeah, shit. What are the chances that Mardoon is a very arrogant man is gonna come back around the corner to gloat?
I mean, you wouldn't really know. I mean, it's possible.
Okay, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna hold an action. When I see Quintus, I'm going to shoot him.
Got it.
Could I use both attacks, or would that still just count as one attack?
If you're holding an action, you only get the 1 attack off.
Okay, that's fine.
Sounds good. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I'm holding my action.
Got it. Ish, yours.
Can I just smash the chest open to get the goodies inside?
You can try, yeah, if you make a strength check.
Sorry.
It would be your action to do this.
Have faith in me, Dave.
19! Nice, okay. With one heavy swing of your axe, you bring it down and you smash the lock, and it shatters right open. And it's easy enough to pop the chest open, and you see inside a leather belt with 3 loops. It looks to be of interesting quality. It's all black leather with a little bit of metal reinforcement at the shoulder, creating sort of a pauldron. You see a set of black lensed goggles, and you see a what is this? Belt of Returning Knight. And you see a set of arrows in a ornate leather quiver.
Can I take it all?
You can. So go ahead and add to your inventory if you or if you just want to write it down. Magic leather belt, magic goggles, and magic arrows. All of them are unidentified for the time being.
Okay.
And that would be your turn. I will say to loot everything and get everything open, it would take your movement as well as your action.
That's fine.
Right. And that is the end of your turn, I take it?
Yes. Well, I'll still shout for the slaves for the free men.
Ah, yes, and they will indeed rush forward because it is your initiative. And they barrel past Kieran and Zamara, and they just start flooding into the hallway. I would even say... Well, no, I'd say you can still make your shot if it comes to a Kieran, although there are a lot of bodies in your way.
Sharpshooter, it's okay, baby, I got this.
Exactly, you'll find you'll thread the goddamn needle,
I'll
man.
find a way.
They are fucking
Sure, the
filling this
trait says
space.
I can, therefore I will.
Exactly, exactly.
Sorry, Verb, what was it? Magic goggles?
Magic goggles, magic leather belt, and magic arrows. Alright. My god, we really are getting man. That's a long human centipede.
You thought this was a
Alright.
joke.
I did too! Alright, that is Ish's turn. Katsu, I need you to make a death saving throw. I'll let you know on a roll of 1, you will be dead.
Okay.
13, that's a success. Okay, but you are still burning. The torch is going to make 1 short sword attack at the hedge knight in front of him. That's a 7. Wow, that misses, but doesn't have to hit to be able to do his next thing. As he stabs out with the short sword and with his left hand shoots out this blast of pure arcane force. All creatures in a 10-foot long line, so 10 feet starting from the hedge knight will get you, Zale. So make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14, or you will take 10 points of force damage. So that is a fail.
Plus 4.
That's right, you do have your D4 if you want to use it.
I will roll it. Come on.
Ah,
God
damn.
Damn it.
Damn. But the hedge knight succeeds. However, you, Zale, this blast of force shoots through, and unexpectedly, you're not seeing it coming because it shoots right past the hedge knight, who narrowly ducks aside, and spears through your armor. It doesn't even, it bypasses the steel altogether and cuts at your life force itself. That is the end of... Does he have anything else fun that he can do? Not really. Alright, that is it. The Tickler. The Tickler stands surrounded by 2 fun bags, which is what he calls humans. He is going to start by making a stun rod attack against you, Morish. That's a 15.
Misses.
Misses. All right.
I'll take my sentinel swing.
Of course you will.
For the love of God!
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddies. He's gonna make
nothing
a.
to do with this.
Immediately as he misses with his stun rod and you swing at him, the Tickler looks at you and cocks his head and grins, his broken mouth grin. He's make a spine whip attack against you. 17. Hits. Alright, you take 8 points of slashing damage, and he's going to detonate some of his spines. So these sharp spines grow along the length of the whip, and as he hits you with this attack, he's going to detonate 3 of them, so you take an additional 3d4 piercing damage. For a total of 8. So 16 total. Subtract another 8 from whatever that was.
Wondrous.
And he's going to make another whip attack at you. That's a 16 to hit. Misses! Damn, lucky. Okay. So that was... Yep, okay, that's his turn. Tickler ends his turn there. Rookie 1 has just finished putting out the fire. He looks out the doorway and sees that, holy shit, that's a lot. That's just a lot going on. He's not really feeling up to processing it. He's just gonna make a sling attack at the Tickler, which actually hits. That's 4 points of damage. Good job, buddy. And he's gonna duck back out of the room. That's the end of his turn.
Pascal, isn't it? Every little helps.
Zamara is going to stumble her
Wait,
way
hold on.
out of this.
Wait, sorry. The rookie needs to make a strength save.
Oh no, the gust of wind is instantaneous. At least
okay.
Zamara only casted it for a moment. She's not like maintaining it right now. Although, and again, it is a concentration spell. She could just keep it up if she wanted to, but she's not going to. The Zamara is going to go and move out of this horde of people, stepping up behind. She sees you're badly hurt, Zale, is going to use the last 2 charges of her healing balm. Or last 1, actually. She only has 1d6 left. Actually, no, it makes more sense. Katsu's on, like, dead and unconscious. She's going to heal you, Katsu.
Do hit Katsu.
Yeah. Roll 1d6. So you gain 5 hit points, Katsu, bringing you back to consciousness, though you are still burning. So, yep, you have your turn. And that's her bonus action to do that. She's going to use her action to... Shit, what can she do? She could pull the tickler closer, but she doesn't really want to do that. She's going to cast Moonbeam. Alright, so this this pure white pillar, or this pillar of pure white moonlight shoots down from the rooftop, centered on the tickler. And the tickler needs to make a Constitution saving throw as the light sears into his flesh. He is proficient in those, though. 15, that's a success, so he only takes 3 points of radiant damage. But it is there and held up for as long as she can maintain concentration on it. That's the end of her turn. We come to the top. The highwaymen, down here in the stuck in the throng of slaves, still alive somehow. He's gonna move on down. 25 feet. Got a lot of people in this damn hallway. That's. Do they have any AOE? They might. They do have more burning hands, I guess, or the torch does anyway. Highwayman is going to go ahead and move into range and attack the tickler. That's a 23 to hit. That hits. Sneak attack. Oh wow, wow, really good roll. 21 total. Doing some pretty substantial
sneak
damage
attack.
there. Yeah, good sneak attack, almost max,
Yo.
really. And gonna bonus action disengage and step back 5 feet. That's the end of his turn. Quentis Mardoon. He is going to step into line of sight to cast another spell. So you get your arrow attack, Kieran. There is a lot of motion and distraction in front of you. People everywhere, and your small height doesn't help things.
D4!
You're almost shooting on instinct.
I don't have the D4.
That's right. You were not.
I was not given the privilege of having a opportunity to do that.
Well, to be fair, you have been at the back with me, and not Ned.
Yep. Unfortunately, Kieran, your archery can only go so far, and there's so many people all around you. It throws off your shot. You're shoved in the shoulder, and the arrow goes wide. Shoved in the shoulder by one of the slaves rushing past.
Fucking
Goes
slaves!
wide. Slave slams into a stone wall. And Quentis comes out. Yeah, he can do that. He can certainly do that. He's gonna cast Compulsion. Creatures of your choice that you can see and hear. Is there a limit on that? No, it's just any creatures within range, which is 30 feet, which is all the way out to here. He can actually move up, and no, he's gonna do it on all of you. Yeah, I need. Well, I'll make the saving throw for you all.
Even me on the other side of the wall.
No, he can't see you because you're in the other side of the wall, exactly, but he is going to cast Compulsion and catch Zale, Katu, Morris, Zamara, the Highwayman, and the Hedge Knight. And he's just going to try to get you all to run. So that's a group saving throw, Wisdom of 15, and I am...
Moorish and Katu get +2 from my aura.
Got it. Okay, so Katu fails, Zale succeeds with the +2, Morish fails, Zamara fails, the Highway Knight and the Hedge Knight succeed. So you guys are compelled, those of you who fail are compelled to run, just to instantly take off running with as much of your movement as possible. So on your turn, you have to move backward up into the running horde of slaves. Which may lead to some trampling.
Flee from Quentis or flee in general?
Just flee in the direction that he points to, which is backwards down the corridor. So.
Katu. So you'd have a 12 on your save, wouldn't you? Because of the +2. So use your D4.
Do I have a D4?
Yes.
Did you use it already, or?
Not this turn.
Not this turn. Okay, go ahead and roll. Yeah, if you get a. No. Unfortunately. If it had been a 3 or higher. But yeah, that is his turn, and he is going to step back out into cover, seeing the arrow that nearly hit him. Oh, right, and he's going to use his bonus action to burn you, Katu. Almost forgot.
Well, I can't run now, so joke's on him.
Yeah, that's true. As you take 11 points of fire damage and are knocked unconscious again. No death saving throws failed, though. Okay.
Actually, it's actually a positive.
Yeah. Okay. End of his turn. Hedge Knight here. Just gonna keep making attacks against the torch. 14 and 15. The 14 misses. Actually, both would hit, but he's gonna cast Shield again and deflect both of those. Though he's starting to run out of first level spell slots. Only has one left. Okay. End of his turn. Zale. You can take your action before you start moving, but you do have to move.
Didn't he succeed?
I succeeded.
Oh, you succeeded. You're right. You're right. My
Yeah.
bad. You're good then.
I'm going to use my Vow of Enmity on the Tickler.
Okay.
I was hanging on to that, but I'm going to use it because otherwise bad things are going to happen. And I'm going to take 2 Greater Weapon Master Swings at the Tickler.
At advantage with their -5. 15 hits. 10 does not.
So,
Oh, well,
so
no,
that
that's
was,
your
that,
first
that,
attack.
yeah, that was my first attack.
That's your first
so,
attack. Yep.
23
15.
damage.
23. Good hit. Starting to take some real bad hits there. 22. 17 hits.
Yeah.
12,
22.
22. Very badly hurt now. This massive behemoth of a man with a mountain of hit points, so to speak. But you are carving him down, and that second hit takes him across the stomach, and his innards spill out in a steaming pile, and he just looks down at it and keeps on grinning. But you get the sense that even his endurance can only go on so long.
And that is the end of my turn.
Got it. Moorish. Similar like what I told Zale, you can take your action beforehand, but you must flee.
I'm gonna swing at him twice and then run away, I suppose.
Got it.
20.
20 hits.
17.
17 hits. 15 points of slashing damage. Good. And yeah, that'll do it.
Yes!
That will do it. All right. Yeah. So, as you feel that compulsion take your mind and you feel your control being wrested from you, you manage to exert your will for one last series of strikes as you swing out and you take the man in the throat and slash it open, and the blood spills and spills. And he goes down, still grinning his broken mouth grin. Then he starts to shake and waver on his feet. And then he falls over on his side, dead as disco.
And then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 next to Kieran.
And you are compelled to run in a straight line through these slaves.
Okay.
So I will say I need you to make a strength saving throw as you are immediately rushing into a stampeding herd of people.
Natural 20.
Nice! Good shit, man. Good shit. Okay, no damage, in fact. You just force and barrel and push your way through these slaves, and they're pretty emaciated and weak after so much time in captivity, and you're able to just barrel a clear path through them without being trampled. Although you'll have to repeat that saving throw when they get to moving on their next turn.
Yeah.
Kieran, it is your go. You are also in the middle of a stampeding horde.
Yeah, if I go with the flow, can I just go with it?
Yeah, I'd say so. I would say the effects of that is you have to hold your movement until it comes to their turn, and then you'll just move in whatever the way they move. But for now, on this turn, you can act as normal.
Would I be able to push through them
Yeah, sure. If you're going down
as
down the hallway.
as a small creature? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
10, 15, 20.
Doopy doopy doo.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action again for when Mr. Mardoon comes around the corner.
Got it.
I just
Sounds
don't
great.
like him, honestly. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. It's yours. It is your go. You've just finished looting that chest. And you
Okay.
can hear the slaves about to come in through that doorway you've opened.
I beckon them in.
Okay.
Quick, arm yourselves, brothers.
Ah! More scare. I don't have it in me to keep Braveheart shouting, but
Hmm.
they do come in and start grabbing weapons. Morris, I need you to make another strength save.
Please.
I will also go out and heal Dave against my better
I'm gonna
judgment.
just add my D4
Okay.
to it, so I get an 8 instead.
An 8. I'll say it reduces your damage by a bit. It's a pretty big horde that's stampeding you. Let's say it's 5d6.
Oh boy. Okay.
5d6, and it could have been more. 17. You take 17 points of damage.
There, Dave. Don't say I don't do anything for you.
Thanks, love.
You're not standing next to Dave-ish at the moment. You are standing next to
I thought I was.
Dave is
No,
all the way
you're-
down
No,
here.
my screen.
Oh, can I make that then? Sorry, I thought he
Let's
was,
see. You started here, so it'd be 5, 10,
Yes, I can.
20, 25. Okay, cool. Alright, so you get 10 hit points back, Katsu, as the little gnome helps you. Oh, and also, Morris, you are knocked prone as the horde tramples you and knocks you to the ground. Alright. Let's see. Anything else for your turn, Ish?
no, that'll do. I just
Got
give Katia a wet willy.
Perfect.
I was
Sounds
about to fall
gravy.
over again, just so you know.
Yeah.
Katsu, you are indeed conscious again, just in time for the start of your turn.
Still another 11 points of damage.
Nope, you're not actually going to take the fire damage until it comes around to Quentis's turn, because he has to use a bonus action to do that.
Okie doke.
So I would say you're close enough at this point that I can reveal the rest of this.
Well, I'm gonna move down anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep. That guy is not there anymore.
2 there.
Okay, got it.
And guess what? She's not.
Yeah.
She's not raging anymore, but Yeah.
Right. 21 hits. 11 points of fire damage. That's a pretty solid hit. He's looking very badly hurt. 20. Oh, he has disadvantage on those saves too because of. So let me roll that again. No, he still succeeds. But 20 hits. Roll damage for that second hit. 17. Yeah, that'll do it.
Shit.
As Quentis is around the corner, his back pressed up against the wall, still maintaining his hold on that burning, flaming spell, and you come around the corner, Katsu, with your flaming great axe in one hand and your red-hot armor over you, and just burning with rage, incandescent. You swing down twice, and the first hit clips his shoulder, and he stumbles to the ground, and he's on his knees looking up at you and pleading in his eyes, "Mercy, please!"
No.
And indeed, no. As your axe comes down and takes his head off of his shoulders, and there's no blood spatter. As the
Actually, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't just say yeah, fine.
Fuck that motherfucker.
I'm fucking dying.
That was so good. Fair play.
No.
No.
Why?
Please, I beg of you, no.
and the flames on your armor dissipate, and you are no longer melting. All right.
And the bonus attack is actually no. I don't get a bonus attack, do I? Or is that?
You do
no,
because you
no,
killed him.
you got him. You got him. You killed him. So
It's
you
not.
get that bonus attack.
No, I thought it was rage induced, but grunt.
That hits 15 point. Even with his shield up, he only has 19 AC, so he takes 15 points of damage. As your axe comes through, and he has his arcane barrier still up, and he swivels it to defend against you, and you just smash right through it, doing a pretty good amount of damage. End of your turn, I take it.
Yes.
All right. The torch is going to. He's a little bit surrounded here. He's going to cast Ice Knife. Okay. Well, no, he can't really do that. It would, he can't get all of you. He's gonna cast Burning Hands instead. Stretch out his hands and flames just rocket out. And that is his last spell slot. So I will make the saving throw for y'all. It's Dexterity. It's
+2 on your saves. Everyone, so Ish, Katu, and Hedge Knight +2.
I also get advantage on this.
Ish is just out of reach of the flames. It's only a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Slash roll 3d6, and then that's 10. Okay. Submit, half damage, apply. All right. So Zale, and unfortunately, Katu, you actually succeed. So you only take 5 points of fire damage. Zale, you are roasted and toasted as the flames wash over you, and you see them come, and you close your eyes, and this time there's no shield to defend. Well, actually, you could use it, Katu, on the spirit shield.
I can't. Can I? Hold on a second.
Oh wait, do you have to be raging?
I believe I do.
Yeah,
rage.
yeah, and you lost your
Yeah.
rage when you went unconscious. So nope, Zale, you are knocked unconscious as the flames roast you alive, and you go down screaming and pass out from pain.
I'm having a great evening.
All right. The torch is shit, man. I think he's actually the last one standing. He casts the burning hands, and he looks back, and he sees that no one is around anymore, and he just curses and he says, "Shit, shit, shit!" And panicking, he is just going to run. He's not gonna. He takes an attack of opportunity from the raider.
And
Right.
Katsu.
And Katsu as well, yes, you can do that if you wish to
Was
attack
there not a
him.
dude called the Lookout, or was that my imagination?
He was there for a second, but he was supposed to be there in the battle, but I ruled that he was gone because of the distraction you guys caused earlier. He'd been depleted from the guard, so I just forgot to delete him from the map. But
He's just really late.
just really, really late. Yep, takes 9 points of damage from the battle axe, and 15 does hit actually Katsu. So go ahead and roll your damage, and his speed is reduced to 0.
I thought his AC was 19.
Well, it was until the because of his shield, but when it comes around to his turn, at the start of his turn, the shield goes away, so it goes back to normal. And he used his last spell slot on Burning Hand, so he cannot shield himself. 16 is it will do it. He has 14 hit points left. So immediately as he casts the spell and burns you and sets Zale on fire and turns to flee, presumably to jump right into the fucking water, or maybe the boat, that would be smarter. He turns to run, and the Hedge Knight swings out and catches him with the axe, and you go him in from behind, and you slice his legs out from under him, taking him at the knees, and he drops to the ground, dead. Not even dead quite yet, he's still alive for a few moments as the blood is just spilling and spilling. Alright. And with that, the last of the combat ends as your foes have fallen.
Is the compulsion gone?
With Quentis's death, yes.
I'm gonna get up and get out of this fray.
Got it.
And I'm gonna go take a look at this chest real quick.
Okay.
Can
All right.
I would like to try and unlock that one as well.
I'm
Once
gonna
he's done with this.
investigate my one for traps.
I'm gonna try and revive Zale.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
right.
no idea. I assumed Zamara was going to do that somehow.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Let's say investigation checks for both Kieran and Morish.
Is it open? Or is it locked?
It is not open. It is locked, and well, 20 and 12. Morris, were you checking for traps first?
I was, yes.
Okay, perfect. Yep, indeed, you do find one. What looks to be some kind of alchemical explosive rigged up near the handle. You just see the edge of some kind of mechanism poking out under it. You'd have to disarm that. You need tools to, or you could set it off from a distance if you have some way to do that.
Could I back up and shoot an Eldritch Blast at it?
All right, easy enough. You fire, and well, just go ahead and make an attack roll. Let's say 15 or higher, and you detonate it perfectly.
And rookie 1 is annihilated.
The rookie steps back, seeing as what you're doing. All right, and easy enough. You fire out your Eldritch Blast and slam the explosive mechanism just perfectly in such a way that it won't damage the contents of the chest. As the trap explodes in a spray of fire and shrapnel, and the lid pops right open.
Gonna go and take a look.
Inside, you see a decent length of gold, set into multiple like little cloth like coin pouches, kind of like you see like 20 coin purses. You get the sense that these might be like daily wages or some such to be paid out to the soldiers individually.
Okay.
All together, let's say it comes to about 500 gold, 550.
Okay. Am I...
You also find a little wand, like a little oak wood wand that looks distinctly magical in nature, though you can't really make out the nature of it.
I'll take that
And
as well.
two more ignition collars, similar to what you found on Pyro.
And I'll grab them.
Right, perfect.
I'm gonna take 50 of the gold and chuck it to the rookie.
He looks at the coin purse in his hands and looks up at you and he says, "Really?
Really?
Do you mean it?
I do.
Oh, thank you, kind sir."
Get out of here.
And he opens up the gold and his eyes go wide. That's a lot of fucking gold, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Job well done.
all right. He gives a big toothy grin. This like 17-year-old kid. Maybe this might be his first real job ever.
Yeah, we should probably. Yeah, Tails right. We should dip as well. We should probably get a bit
All right. Kieran, you with a 12 investigation, it's just enough to realize that there is a trap on this thing. You need to use your tools to disarm it.
Yeah.
24, easy enough. You remove what looks to be another dart trap similar to the last one, and you disarm it easily. And then there's still the lock to contend with. 12. I'd say it's enough. You go ahead and pop it right open, and for the taking is you see this this staff, this long wooden staff of coiling wood, and ending with this blue sapphire gem at the end, this pure, smooth circle, and you also see. Let's say 2 regular healing potions and 1 greater healing potion.
Okay, hold on. So start there. So
So call it magic staff, 2 regular healing potions, 1 greater healing potion.
Was it a wand that you said I got?
Yes, an unidentified magic wand.
unidentified magic stuff, yeah.
Yes. You guys have a lot of items you have not managed to find time to sit down with.
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
to see
I've
what
still
we
got
have.
like an unidentified magic dagger that I haven't had a chance to get identified yet from like
Katsu has
way back.
Katsu has an
Right.
orb as well, if I remember rightly. Some sort of.
I also no. I think I have the orb and collars.
And we
Or
gave
did- no,
the orb
Katsu
to
take them?
Yeah, we gave the orb and collars to Katsu in the end because I tried to go for the orb and you
Yeah,
said no. And
We
then
gave them
Kieran
to them
Oh,
because
yeah,
we were
yeah,
sus
yeah.
of CaptainNoodle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Zale and I'm just gonna cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So take 12 points of healing.
Nice.
Yay!
That's
Alright.
my oh fuck shit spell.
What do I see down here? Like, is there anything?
You
in
see,
particular?
there's another set of doors. Let's see. There is another door on this wall here that you
Okay,
can just see, as well as another one there. And you see the underground river. You presume you found these, one access point to it earlier, and you get the sense that this is where it connects. You see a boat connected, and the current is running. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's running. Well, sort of off in that direction.
Can I take a look at this door to see if it's rigged or anything?
Make an investigation check. Actually, you're not in combat. I'd say you can take as much time as you need. So you wouldn't even have to roll. But with a 19, just one quick glance, it's not trapped or locked.
Just open it up, see what's inside.
Yep.
Bearing in mind,
And-
obviously, the building is on fire above us.
Yeah, and being quick.
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be right, man.
Yep.
We got the canal, the underwater canal.
Yep.
Uh,
You see another group, what looks like to be some kind of holding cells filled with more recent-looking captured slaves. These ones still wear their civilian clothing. They haven't been replaced with the the rags and uniform that the rest of the slaves wear, and they look fresher faced, not quite as scarred or as horrified.
looks like it's your lucky day. We're getting the fuck out of here. Come on, let's go. Are they tied up?
No, they're not actually.
Okay,
They
yeah,
were just held in the cell.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Come on.
All right. You have. All right, easy. Well, yeah, sure, easy enough. They come on out and wide-eyed and. Are we really? We're getting out of here?
It's your lucky
Oh, thank
day.
God.
Let's go.
I guess it is.
Upstairs
Holy
is
shit!
on fire. Do not go up there.
If what? They just look confused.
Hey, we're
Um,
getting out. By the way, we can't get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, over in the armory, the mass of slaves Ishyours, I should say, was leading, has managed to, well, arm themselves with all manner of weapons, and just in time too, as I would say, well, none of you are actually able to hear, but some of the slaves near the back there begin to notice the sound, hear the sounds of more reinforcements coming in from the other end of the building, and they take their newfound weapons and they go out and go to engage the army that's approaching that you all cannot see yet. But you can begin to hear the sounds of battle coming from around the corner.
So at least
I-
three,
I-
three rooms
I
we
cou-
haven't looked in yet, by the way.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, well, what's going on?
Oh no, forget about it.
Okay, cool.
At a moment.
Okay, no worries. What are the rest of you all doing?
I would like to open this door before after checking it for traps or whatever.
make a perception check, I should say. So if you're doing it quickly, perception, investigation if you're taking your time. Easy enough, not trapped or locked. In fact, it's actually unlocked altogether. As the tickler just come out, and you see a torture room with a few slaves mounted to these wall racks and a goblin in the far corner of the room, suspended by both arms. Several fresh cuts coursing across his body. His goblin ears, one of them split open at the top, like cut in half almost and bisected and bleeding and oozing blood. But the goblin looks unfazed. He regards you as you enter the room. Hello.
I'm gonna say in Goblin, greetings.
Greetings. Have you come to rescue Sarpon?
Who are you?
I am Sarpon, leader of the Scarred Seven.
Oh yeah, no, we got we got a couple of them here. They said they were looking for their leader. I suppose that's you.
You would suppose correctly, my friend. Undo my bindings, if you would not mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, I would like to insight him. Is he, like, all right?
Go ahead and make both an insight check and a history check.
Kieran is extremely racist towards goblins.
18. 16. Oh, both pretty good. With your insight, I would say you don't recognize if it's like a sense of like malice or if he's going to double cross you or not. You don't get the sense he would. And in fact, going off what you know of the Scarred Seven, they have a bit of a history, marginally anyway. Serpon is from what you know of his own personal history, he was once a goblin of a wild tribe acting in the Savalier Wood, but one day, according to his own personal story, and a story which he himself has told and likely exaggerated quite a bit, he came face to face with a great evil out in the Savalier Wood, and that encounter with it changed him forever, and now he walks the path of light, rescuing innocents wherever he can.
Okay.
At least that's the story that you know of him.
I'm gonna reluctantly accept that. So are they tied up by chains or rope?
Metal shackles, binding them to the walls.
Do you want me to make 3 individual sleight of hand things?
No, well, yeah, actually, go ahead and make one roll, and that determines how quickly you can do it. It's not going to be, there's no chance of failure, it's just, 17's pretty good. I'd say in a matter of about 2 minutes or so, you get all these chains undone. You leave Serpon first or last?
I'll do him first, why not?
Okay, got it. As you undo his shackles, he falls to the ground. He was suspended quite painfully, like so that his legs were dangling up off the ground. He falls down, hits the floor, and lands, and he flexes his wrist, and he looks over at you. You stand at about the same height, and he puts a hand on your shoulder, and he grins his goblin grin, and he says, Serpon thanks you. You are quite the admirable gentleman. And he actually saves you a minute by going to the other set of shackles. He reaches in to his raggedy shorts and draws a set of thieves' tools that he must have had hidden there, and he undoes the other slave's shackles. What is plan? What is going on out there?
Well, it seems one of my accomplices has started a slave revolt. Our plan is just to kind of get out right now. The Mardoons are probably not very happy with this.
I heard lots of fire and fighting and guns up above. I take it that was your doing?
Yeah, we might have set the golden brand on fire.
He his eyes widen for a second, these big glowing goblin eyes that kind of shine in the dark, and then he grins toothily and he says, that is excellent news. My men and I will take the fighting to them. We came here for a purpose and we shall not leave it. Thank you for your aid. If I am alive at the end of this day, I will find you, and I will reward you for aiding the glorious Serpon.
Alright, appreciate it.
And the goblin goes off scampering, grabbing his weapons from the counter there. He grabs his surviving men, and they all rush down and join the army of slaves off to do battle.
Can I search Quintus, please?
You sure can. Go ahead and make a investigation check. And anyone who wants to search any other bodies, just go ahead and declare that now for ease of
I
sake.
would like to search the tickler.
You would like to
This
search the tickler.
3 named guys. The torch, the tickler, and the...
Yeah. Is this a cabinet next to me, or is it a door?
It's a door. That would be a door. If you want to go, I'll say easy enough to just go through it. I'll just reveal. It goes into the barracks.
Ah, okay. Is there anything lootable in the barracks?
maybe some personal effects, like a few foot lockers here and there, but it would take some time to loot all of them. You can do it, but I will say, if you want
we don't.
to, that's...
We don't have the time for that, so I'll just come out into here.
Did you say we could use investigation or perception?
For looting, it would be investigation, because it's a matter of like going through pockets and shit. All right, so we'll start with Morris, who's looting Quentis. First of all, you find what looks to be some kind of symbol on a medallion, or a medallion like holding a symbol on a like an iron chain, and you look at it for a second, and it has it's a symbol of like a diamond, like a gem with a dagger behind it. And you look at it for a moment, and it takes you a sec, and you go ahead and make a history check.
Where are we? There it is.
15, nice. You recognize this as a symbol of the inner circle of the Mardoon family, belonging to any member in good standing of the crime family, member or associate.
Okay, I'll pocket that.
And I will say you also find about his personal reserve stash of coin to be used in emergencies, and that's 25 platinum.
Good lord.
Okay.
Getting rich off these motherfuckers, and
Well, I'm gonna retire after this, guys. I think.
Yeah.
and a blue sapphire, about the size of like a child's fist, quite big and meaty, with some engravings into it with a unique like relief carved into it, and you're not sure what it does, but you hold it in your hand, and a sense of power emanates from it.
Okay, yeah, I'll pocket that as well.
Katu, who are you searching?
I was searching the tickler, but mainly I was actually just interested in the weapons, which
Yeah, you don't
I
have
shouldn't
to
really search for those.
Yeah,
because
exactly. They're
Yeah.
just there. You think to look at over the rest of his body, but he's a ruined, burned, bleeding mess, and you just decided just be easier to pocket the weapons. So you can grab his spined whip and his jolting rod and add those to your inventory. And once you get them identified, I'll send the proper stats over.
Okay.
And Ish, who are you searching?
The tickler?
The tickler as well, with your 6 investigation. You poke through his body while Katu snags up the weapons. You don't find anything of note.
Oh, I thought I was ahead of Katu.
Go ahead. Let's this kind of is going out of combat here. So
Okay.
are you trying to grab the weapons? Like,
I mean,
grab the
it's
weapons
not as if
before-
I'm
or
going to
is that-
use them. I'm going to share them if I'm just curious. I want to make sure that we get them.
Maybe I would get better weapons because I rolled higher.
I will say if you want to, because you rolled higher on your investigation, if you want to claim one of the weapons before Katu does, you can. The whip
What's-
or the rod.
The rod's like a staff, is it?
It's like it's a metal jolting rod. It generates electricity and you jolt people
Oh,
with it.
oh yes.
Alright. Alright, you got it. You can go ahead and add that to your inventory, and Katsu, you get the whip. Okay. Is anyone searching the torch?
Yeah, me.
Me.
13.
Okay, 13. I would say his weapon is unremarkable. However, his left hand, you see he is wearing some kind of gauntlet, with like a blue, like a bluish green gemstone in the palm, like circular and perfectly carved, and just set in the center there. And you grab that and pick it up, and you sense it is probably magical.
Okay.
No coin or anything on him though. Well, maybe a small amount of coin, like a personal like coin purse. So let's say like, I don't know, like 17 gold.
Just little coin purse, little person.
Yeah. Well, a little
Just
coin
nice.
purse relative to the standards of a crime family.
A little one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Thank you. So I'm just
Uh,
gonna mark it down as like unidentified magic gauntlet.
Yes, perfect. All right, and these slaves here are free.
Do we want to
So-
talk to the hedge knight?
No, they've
And
gone with
lads.
their leader. So
Oh, they
They're
ran
coming
off
onto the boats, you
yeah,
fools!
let's get onto the boats.
Yep.
All right. I will say this: there is space for 6 people on this boat. The rest, and that's all you've got. So let's see. 5 of you for the party. Zamara looks at the open space, and I assume you're getting on the boat, Zale.
What I wanted to do was is this just one boat, the catamaran?
Yes.
I wanted to take the boat to halfway down where that tunnel is that we know about,
Mhm.
and then I wanted to come back with the boat, and then I wanted to start ferrying as many slaves as we could before the reinforcements arrive.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
So I
Uh,
want
We
to.
all agree to this?
Yeah, that's a plan that you'd have to discuss it with the rest.
Right.
so I-
So I'll usher Zamara onto the boat.
she looks at the open space and she looks back at the slaves and she shakes her head. I
I'll
cannot
do
let
my
them
best to
go.
get. I'll do my best to get as many as I can out, but more importantly, please, for me, get on the boat. You do not know what I have gone through to find you and the rest of us. Get on the boat, please.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help him with that?
I don't. How would you describe a way in which you would help him? If it sounds
He
reasonable.
gently caresses the boat seat.
Yeah, yeah.
No. That does not quite do it. Have the effect. She looks, gives you a long look, and she says, You don't know what I've done to find them. There are others like us, Zale. Many. And I have not come this far just to watch them die. If you are truly coming back, then I will make sure they live long enough for your rescue. But I will not let them stand against this army alone.
They're not alone. They've
Kadu-
got Sarah Pong over there. What's his
Kadu
name?
stands
Pong?
up and tells her to get on the boat. We didn't do all this and nearly died just for her to stay behind.
Tattoo, we didn't know she was here. Let her make her own choices. She's an adult.
12 intimidation is not going to be enough to do it. I'd say 15 or higher.
In the. Oh.
Nope.
So
Uh,
Zamara's obviously going to stay. So I was
yes.
just going to shout at the hedge knight and try and address the slaves. And I'm just going to be like, fall back to the boats. I'll come back with the catamaran, and then we can ferry everyone out. But you just need to hold the line, and we'll get out as many people as we can.
Should we get a slave on now?
so I'm addressing-
Free sleep? See?
So I'll get on the boat. So I've addressed the hedge knight and the slaves that can hear me, and I'm just trying to get them to pass on the message to essentially fall back to here and hold it, and then we'll stick one slave on the boat with me, and then we'll go halfway down, and I'll keep coming back as many times as I can before the reinforcements overwhelm them.
Got it. The hedge knight is the one at the end of the line. He hears your order. He's seen you in battle, enough to garner some semblance of respect, and he gives a nod. He says, "We'll hold the line. I will. Just come back for us, please."
Just fall back to the boat, Doc. That's the word I was looking for.
Right,
Alright.
Zale, are you wanting to go to the place where I found the?
We're going to the halfway point. You guys get off.
Yeah.
Go through the tunnel. I will bring the
you're
boat
gonna-
back.
You're gonna want to bring a body with you, a dead one.
Fine. Instead of throwing a slave on the boat, I'm going to walk over really angrily, grab Quistis. I'm not going to drag over. I'm going to throw it on the boat, and then
Fine.
just walk back.
Quentis' body.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I'll be like,
Yep.
you'll understand when you see it, and then we leave.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, easy enough. As you unhitch the boat from its mooring and take off down the river. Now, the drop-off point that you guys found is in the opposite direction of the current, so it's going to be a little bit tough. Who is heading up the rowing?
It'll be me.
I'd
Probably
say
be
the-
me and Katu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's two sets of oars, so both of you make strength athletics checks. I would say 20 or higher, and you can do it without getting exhaustion. With a 15, Katu, you can do this, but you'll have a level of exhaustion by the end from the exertion of rowing the boat. All right, so you guys go ahead and take up the paddles, and you head your way up the river as quickly as you can. Takes a while. I would say it's a solid 5 minutes of strong, quick rowing before you make it to the drop-off point, and you get to the area and you unhitch the boat, or you hitch the boat to the mooring point, and you get off into the tunnel. I do not have that place anymore, but that's okay. We'll just leave you on this current map. So as you get there and you tie the boat up, there's no opposition there to meet you, no presence, no people there. You climb out, however many of you, out onto this landing platform, and I'll say we'll call our session there as you make your way to that point and hitch up the boat and climb out, Zale grabbing the body of Quentis, slung over your shoulder like a bag of potatoes as you climb out onto the stone. And the 5 of you are there, badly injured, several of you, tired, exhausted, covered in blood and soot and all manner of blood, gore, and filth, but successful, as even down in the depths of this sewer, you can hear through a series of like grates and such overhead the sounds of chaos from the street above as people are running, shouting, screaming. You can still hear the incendiary roar of the Golden Brand as it burns. Even far down the road from here, the sound of the flames building up is huge. You have caused, if getting attention was your goal, you have certainly succeeded.
Yeah, fuck local businesses.
And that is the end of our session for the night.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Fab.
Thank you. For that.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Too much.
Thanks, Herb.
Wasn't
That
time.
was
I will
was
change
chaotic.
my
Next
dice. I'll
one.
change my dice for next time.
Bye.